long that I keep my fire. I can't wait to hit a little night, and it pretty much will be a very special Christmas for me, yo. Da 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 da, yo. Da 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 da. Shake a hand at me, yo. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Let these folks know what's on my brimley. Dear Santa, what's up? Where the hoes at? I got to work and I got to pop, but you still ain't brought my stove yet. And then the trap bread missing 12th grade, been on another list in my 12th age. If I don't get what I want in 12 days, I'm at the North Pole with my 12 gauge. Tis the season, we lit. Got them box of milk and them bookies. Snatched them gifts from under the tree and all of them stocking full of them goodies. Running with the sack, but I ain't saying it. No, I ain't the Grinch, but I stole your chick. And she under the mistletoe with my whole clique. Got a dog named Rudolph, he a red no pit. If I see Santa in the hood, you know it about to be a silent night. I got them creamer triggers on the floor that keep my clients right. Somebody called Cute, fell in love with the pics. She a dancer, if it bout that gingerbread, then I'm blessed. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Yo. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Shake a hand at me, yo. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
180? 30. Dang. Well, that's one thing why Air Force Ones should be a little bit more respected for the price. 130? Come on,
they're
man.
only 100, so they should be even more respected.
Not necessarily, because Air Force Ones have air. Dunks have nothing, unless you're talking about SB Dunks. Facts. Yeah, they do. All right, let's do this. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to remember putting this podcast. I got to say, all right, yo, Stick This Podcast, episode 227. George Gregg back in the building. Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribes, comments, shares, all that stuff on the podcast. We appreciate everybody who's been using the listener suggestions on the website. That's thesneakthis.com. We've been getting a lot of suggestions. A lot more top 10s to do, but we will be doing we're doing one top 10 from a listener. Shout out to the homie, It's Ricky P, the homie Ricky P. He's the one that posted the video of him eating the snacks, driving in the snow, and listening to the podcast. So it's a blessing he's still here with us. Shout out to the homie Ricky P. And then we'll be doing somebody.
Oh, yeah, R-I-K-I, Ricky. I was thinking like Pretty Ricky or something. Like Rick Vaughn,
spectacular.
Ricky Vaughn, huh?
And then another one, somebody asked us.
Right? R-I-K-I.
R-I-K-I, yeah. His Instagram is @It's Ricky P.
Yeah, man. When I seen that video, that story, I was like, bruh.
Me too. I was dying laughing, though. He was like, I mean, snacks, you eat snacks.
Fam was filming, eating, and driving in the snow.
In the snow, fam. He in Canada. His YouTube page is dope, too. He's like a regular cat, man. Me and him always talk about verses and music. He's like a music, influencer type guy, man. He's a super cool cat. That's my favorite people, though.
You gotta be a safe influencer.
Yeah, he need to be safe, because Canadian snow is different.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, and they will also be doing one of the other suggestions was Ricky P. He's the one that suggested doing top 10 NBA City Edition jerseys, which is a pretty good one. And what's funny is when I was looking up the pictures of the jerseys, almost every single sports blog has ranked them, did their own top 10. I didn't look at any of them, but they did them.
Well, because there's accounts out there that are just jersey accounts. They get super hype anytime a new jersey comes out. There's only 5 that I even care for. So going to 10 was impossible for me because the bottom 10 kind of suck.
The bottom 5.
I mean, bottom 5. Oh, they suck.
Not suck.
When I was ranking them, I was like, fam, I don't care about any of these.
Well, I don't care about any of them, but...
Oh, no, 4 of them are actual, like fire, no?
There's some fire ones. There are some fire ones I don't care about them still. Like, neither one of us copping them.
I'm not buying them, but I mean, they're better. To me, they're better than regular jersey.
Maybe. Definitely.
I mean, well, except maybe
definitely
one
maybe like
iconic,
2 or 3.
One has an iconic regular jersey, so that one,
and then somebody asked us if there's anything in a previous release we're looking for. I wrote his name down, ING and stuff like that. Shout out to him. And then somebody asked us. Somebody sent us a message. The homie, which he didn't use the website, but he sent one. I was like, I'll ask it, because he asked it like a while ago, and I forgot it was there in the DMs. Basically, it was something we talked about before, like what is old, like too old to be a sneakerhead, something like that. And I was like,
person. I thought he meant like old shoe.
Nah, it's asked that, but
I don't think there's too old, because there was people who.
Damn, you jumping the gun, fam.
Oh, I thought we were talking about her now.
Nah, I'm just letting people know about it.
Oh, all right.
I'm glad you went to the show, B. Let's go. Let's do it.
I assumed you were doing that first.
Got Grinches today. I can't wait to talk about it. But shout out to the homie Lee. Lee actually sent us a cake. It was called, I can't remember the bakery. I think it was, shoot, I should have wrote that
Lee
down.
be heated about the Saints. He hates, what's her name?
Who?
What's his name?
Oh, Hill?
Taysom
Hill? Taysom is a
Taysom,
whack
huh?
name. He sent us a cake from Haydell's. It's in New Orleans, and it didn't have a name or nothing on it. And I was like, fam, there's only one person I knew from New Orleans, but like he didn't say anything about it. He's gonna send us these hats that he custom made for us, these like Kobe Dodger hats or whatever. And so when I got it, I put the message, and George was like, yo, it got to be from Lee. He's the only person from New Orleans that we know, and sure enough, it was. So shout out to him. It's called I forgot what it was called. What's it called? A crackle? A New Orleans crackle?
I don't know. You
Fam,
sent the
it smelled
picture.
delicious. Huh? It came with a Christmas
I
towel.
don't like cake. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't like cake, but
George said he didn't want it, so me and my wife just gonna eat it all up with coffee.
I mean, you can ask Hannah.
It smells. You should have said I was gonna bring it. I should have brought it. That cake smells divine. No, I can't even imagine what it smells like. You put it in the oven.
paper it came in looked like it was like luxury cake.
Luxury
baker or something.
good, definitely from the.
Nah, that stuff ain't for me. You know, I told him already in New Orleans when Hannah and I went there. The stuff I like, you know, he could send me all that stuff.
What you like?
District Donuts, send me an entire
beignets.
menu, fam. Yeah, you can send beignets. So you keep that chicory coffee though. That stuff is trash.
You don't even drink coffee.
I tried it when I was there.
If you don't drink coffee, you're gonna think all coffee is trash.
I mean, I've had coffee before, fam. That is the strongest coffee I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh, then that's the best coffee.
No.
Then I'm definitely gonna try that in the morning. And I got a French press, New Orleans coffee. Stop it, man. I had the best morning of all time.
Just send
And
me back to France.
and I'm about to put that cake in the oven at 350 for 5 to 10 minutes. It gave instructions. It had like pecans on it, some drizzle. Pause.
Sounds whack, man.
Eating it.
Pecans, especially with nuts.
But shout out to the homie Lee. Shout out to the homie D from Somewhere in America. He sent me a pair of culture vultures. The Krispy Kreme pair with the special box and the paper and stuff like that. Wasn't expecting it whatsoever.
Krispy Kreme is way better than cake.
Krispy Kreme donuts are whack.
You smoking?
I have
You
never
mad
cared
'cause
for
they're
Krispy.
small.
No. I have never cared for Krispy Kreme donuts. I used to like watching them, the little factory back there, the machine, and they drop that stuff on, and then they fall down the conveyor belt. But the actual, you know what? Not all donuts, just the glaze. The regular glazed Krispy Kreme donut is whack, man. And it's too soft. It's hollow. It's like biting into a zero. It's whack, man. Like biting into a bicycle inner tube.
Most delicious donut on the planet, by far.
He said, but shout out to the homie
I
D.
might cop donuts tonight now, huh? Just because.
Shout out to the homie D from Somewhere in America. He sent me a pair of shoes. He said he's been sending stuff to people who've been like supporting the brand heavy since, the beginning, and how much an appreciation for it. And, a lot of people, became familiar with, Somewhere in America and the Culture Vultures and stuff like that through our podcast, not just us, but there's been a lot of other platforms who have talked about it, people on Instagram, so forth. And, he's, it's funny because, if you ask D knows he's a complicated person. No, he doesn't, he drives a lot of people nuts, sometimes he drives me nuts, sometimes just some of the stuff, that he does, but like, he's always a good dude. If there's anybody who does something for their community, it's always him. He always posts when he actually prints the check off to donate to donations when you buy certain sneakers. He did the donations to George Floyd's daughter, showed the check, sent it off to her, did the donation to the military. I think it was the Coast Guard or whatever he did. Wrote it, showed the check on camera, sent it off. It was a cashier's check. And that's dope with him, man. He does a lot of stuff like that. And, the fact that he, I don't want to say recognized, but like remembers, he's a busy person and he's actually doing, living his dream right now to like send me a pair of sneakers because he showed his gratitude for us. And now, like I said, this is no knock on Nike or nothing like that, but it sort of is a knock on Nike. We tag Nike, talk about Nike, do Nike stuff all the time. And like I said, they won't even like our pictures on social media. They won't even share what you copped. They won't share everything you did, and stuff like that. And the fact that he does that, it goes a long way. He posts when everybody posts, opening the boxes and stuff on his story and stuff like that. So shout out to D, man. I really appreciate that. And he sent the fire colorway, the fire box, the Krispy Kreme donut pages. The joints are fire, man. I can't wait to wear them joints. And that's my 5th pair of vultures this year, which I will be representing heavy in Sneak This Sneaker Awards. And we are finalizing the categories in that today, too, because I'm going to take something out, fam. We're going to have to do something different. Also, shout out to Sneaker Dad's podcast. He asked me to come on. Shout out to John. John has been a listener of our podcast since the beginning, and he's one of the homies I talk to on a regular basis through DMs. Super good dude. He lives in Canada. He started his own podcast, because of us, and there's a few people who have, but he was one of the people that asked me about starting a podcast, and then the thing is this, just do the podcast. He has a great perspective on it, sneakers and being a father. So, got on the podcast, asked me questions about me and Rocio, like our budget thing and that situation I went through. I even got on the podcast and said some stuff I never even told you. So I said it too. I said, man, I'm about to say something I never even told George. All right.
I guess y'all best friends now, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I meant to say it on here one time, but for some odd reason I wasn't as mad as I was. I don't know what we were talking about, so I didn't. But, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a real thing, being married, have kids, stuff like that, and doing a podcast. And he asks about, you and our wives. And I said, Hannah and Rocio are they're very important for this process. I mean, I said, George isn't married, doesn't have kids, but he's married. I said, this is time that they could be spending with each other. But, she's fine with him coming to the podcast and recording and doing this and stuff like that. And, me, my wife, creates her schedule around us coming here. She doesn't schedule anything on a Tuesday just for us. And I'm like, she's just not any realtor. She's a phenomenal realtor. She has people saying, hey, can we meet on Tuesday? And she says, no, can we do Wednesday? So that's a good thing, and shout out to our wives. They're very important to us. Obviously, they're our wives, but, they make this happen too as well. Me and George put in the work to make the show as good as we possibly can, but they're very important to it. And shout out to one more shout out. This is the very first episode of the podcast, fam.
What's up, man?
Remember episode 1, all them shout outs? But these are real shout outs. We were just shouting out nonsense. Episode 1, we was like, shout out to the man with the snacks outside. Shout out to the homie Ryan Trimbath. Me and him have talked through email. He came out with a book, and it's a sneaker signature book. It's called Signature Shoes. The athletes that wore them, and pop culture nuggets. $20 book. He sent me an early copy of it just through PDF, whatever. It's a good read. I read maybe the first few pages, he sent me. I wanted to print it off, but I had no more printer ink in the printer, so I'm going to do that later. But you can find the book at eckhartspress.com. I'm going to have it on the screen, but shout out to him, man. I appreciate him sending that little early PDF copy of it. And, it's one of those things where if you're a sneakerhead, you buy a book, a collector's thing. You put it on the wall, put it on the shelf. We have plenty of those type of books if you've been collecting sneakers for a long period of time. George, pick ups. You want to go first? I got to pick up too. Come on, George. Put them up. Don't act like you don't know what you got. Don't do that. Don't act modest. A little something light.
Oh, you want me to say that first?
Of course.
Dang, okay.
That's pick up of the year. Period. I don't care about unions. I don't care about any of that stuff. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Somebody said, yo, you and George should do a versus battle with your sneakers on YouTube. I said, man, George got unions and lockers out of state. I'm not winning that battle.
Versus battle, man.
I was like, first of all, we would never do anything like that. Second, George will win. He has more heat than anybody I know. Besides Skate. And Hugh Hefner.
No, there's a way. Man, fam, did you see the box he got today or yesterday? Yeah. If you were a 9.5, you could have had some.
I do wear a 9.5.
No, sorry. If y'all were the same size,
fam,
he was
what
like,
is
he was
up,
like,
man.
he was like
that box. You know what? Blessed, man. Blessed. What you cop, George?
He
Come
thinks
on.
He don't get nothing.
Yeah, right. He had a box of everything. All them boxes had off-white holes in it
Unions
too.
And off-whites.
Come on, man. Stop it, man.
Jordan Brand. Trying to find the picture because it would be better if I just put the picture up on the screen instead.
The picture's good. No, I'm not putting it on the screen.
Without saying it. No, like in the camera.
Without saying it. Fam, you want me to say it? I'm about to say it. You don't say it.
Wait. Let me just.
Can't. No, it's too much heat. Huh? Pick up of the year.
All right.
You know what it is? It's not pick up of the year, but it's pick up of the year because of how you got it. It's exclusive access.
It might be.
It's exclusive access. And it's... Fam, come on, man. Are you going to hurry up and say it? Why are you looking for the picture?
Because...
Just type it in Google. Dang, look at the reveal. The reveal. That's a whack picture, too.
It is.
I don't know why they got them tied up like that.
Exclusive access on GRINCH.
Wish I had a soundboard. Huh?
Yes.
I wish I had a soundboard. Huh? They're trying so hard not to call them Grinches too. They call them like green apples, neons.
When I sent that Foot Locker calendar to you like last week or whatever, they called it the gift.
Oh, that's right. You did send that. I had sent it to someone else.
I don't know what green apple is. I mean, I haven't seen the Grinch cartoon in years. Does he have a green apple?
No, they're just because of the color.
I understand the color, but I didn't know if there was like maybe another inside reference or.
I don't think the shoe itself. I mean, clearly it's not.
In the video game where they hide stuff and you find it.
Egg. Easter egg.
Yeah.
Easter egg. Why is it called that? Because it's hidden. I'm thinking like a movie trailer comes out, they be like, "Yo, somebody was like Black Widow was alive." I'm like, okay, what made you think that? Did you see that hand? I'm like, whose hand is that? Anyways, Grinches, you keeping right?
Of course.
Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't say of course, because last week we talked about it.
Of course.
Now,
I was always gonna. Now, if I got 2 pairs, I would flip one. I'm not keeping doubles.
Yeah, that's easy. But if you have one, if they stay at where they're at 1,000, which they are currently at, you keep it.
No, the new one's not. The new one's only like 480.
Somebody sent a picture and it was 1,000 today.
The old one.
Oh, they must have sent the wrong one then.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, I'm paired.
The OG pairs, like in some sizes, is 2,000.
Half that, man. There's no difference, right?
I think the new one's lighter. Yeah, either that or like maybe over time it darkens or something with like oxidation or whatever. But I've seen pictures of the old one and the new one next to each other, and the new one's brighter.
What was the Protro supposed to be?
I don't care.
Yeah, who cares? Because there's not enough of the old ones out there to like even compare. Like it doesn't matter.
Assuming just like the tooling, the technology is updated.
Yeah, I figured like I remember like when they came out the Protro stuff, it was supposed to be like more up to date where you could play in it, like. Something like that, like up-to-date technology to like more comfortable to play in.
Nothing. No, we could get Eric Avar on the podcast.
I mean, who was that? Huh?
The Kobe designer.
Oh, I know nothing. You know him by first name. Huh?
Yes, I met him last week.
You and Shu Hefner, dude. I'm telling y'all, dude. You and Shu Hefner are blessed. He gets boxes of Unions, boxes of Off-Whites, and you get access. Facts. And we know them, and still, look at us. Nothing.
Damn, I went to high school with him, huh?
Dang.
I had no idea he would turn into what he...
Had no idea back then he'd be getting boxes of Off-White. If you would have known back then, you'd been a lot different. Your relationship would have been a lot different. That's funny. Shout out to Skate. Shout out to the Shoe Hefner, man. Them the homies, man.
And Bruce too. He runs in the same circle.
Oh yeah, shout out to Bruce too.
Yeah, LA guys. So.
Bruce, man. I swear, man. Bruce got it made, though. I see my Bruce just be chilling all day, taking nothing but fire pictures, wearing nothing but the finest, and getting paid for it, while we slave, while we sit in front of the computers angry. So you are keeping.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. There wasn't even like usually like the day before you get one of those from Soul Links or anybody like, yo, be out on the lookout tomorrow for this. They didn't even. It
was weird. I saw one this morning randomly that wasn't even from one of them. They retweeted something someone sent them because their screenshot was like, sneakers, you go on the thing and it tells you the time and date when it releases, like 8 a.m., 12:24. So on that person's, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at the mic. Say something?
Yep.
Say something again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Dude, you're barely picking up, no?
No, turn it up.
If anything. Say something?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Hello. Okay. There we go.
I mean, it's still barely picking up.
1, 2, 3, and let's go.
I can hear it in the headphones, huh?
Oh, no, it's good. It went to yellow.
Oh.
Yellow.
All right, maybe you just talk low today.
Yes, that thing the same color as Grinch's. Ayo, I'm going to just keep mentioning.
You should. Pickup of the year.
Probably.
It's the pickup of the year.
By the way, if anyone would like to help me get Sean to acquire Sean Cliver's, by all means, my first SB Dunk purchase in 6 years.
When does it come out?
I think next week or something.
Oh, okay, because I know we got that on releases, and we'll be doing Cop at Not again, probably for the last time.
Maybe this weekend. I don't know.
Literally, I'm getting the most people like, yo, if you're still not doing raffles, yo, if you don't mind, if you're still not doing, I said, no, I'm doing this one. Like, that's probably the best. That dunk is fire. Period.
It's not the dunk of the year, but it's fire. I had a conversation with who was it? Someone who follows the podcast and follows us.
Michael Jordan.
Yep.
What did he think?
last week, I think, like Friday. I'm gonna pull it up.
You know what's funny is that none of us, nobody I know besides you, got access to Grinch. But if you didn't get it, I think I would have been super heated. But it was like, oh, well, George got him. And it was like, you know, it's like we all won. We all won.
So David B. Walker, I know there's a lot of
yeah.
Davids that follow us, and we always say Dave or David, and sometimes
David's a homie.
Figure out or clarify the last name. So I didn't even know that he's a sneaker correspondent for a blog or something related to the Hornets.
Yeah, he does like a Hornets called The Locker Room, I think. It's like a Hornets podcast, blog type thing. Yeah.
So, I mean, some people obviously follow him that like are important type people because he was posting about the Plum because he didn't realize it came out in 2020. Nobody remembers back to January or February, obviously, because of the pandemic. And then man who like... I think he works for Shopify, and he was like the first. He was like Shopify back when it like first started and first got the relationship with Kith. It's like one of Ronnie Fieg's homies, Andy Oliver. I don't know what that name.
Oh yeah,
familiar. He lives in Canada, but so they were talking about the Plum Dunk being number one, and I was like, I just jumped in the conversation. I just was like the Casina Korea Turbo Green or whatever it's number one. I understand it's a unicorn. It released, so I have to give it respect. It's number one by far.
But
Plum
why?
is number two. What are you talking about? But why? Well, why would you pick something else?
Well,
Same question.
Sean Cliver's, I mean, why wouldn't you pick that
What do you mean?
over the Korea joint? Like,
It's just a better shoe to me. I mean, I don't really have like specifics about the shoe that's better or not better. I just think that Casina Neptune, not Turbo Green, same thing. Turbo Green, Neptune, same thing. That's the best dunk of the year to me. I think Sean Cliver is definitely a top 5 dunk. Plum is number 2. 3, I would
separate them.
Syracuse and Sean Cliver to me.
I would probably separate SBs from dunks.
You can?
I think I'd rather do that. I'm not doing
People
that.
are talking about, but anyway, so the whole point of the story was like him and that Andy Oliver were in a conversation about the dunk, and I just jumped in there and was like Casinas, and they, you know, we started talking about it, whatever. But I think a lot of people won't put that in there because it only released in Korea. But I know you like hate the thing where it's friends and family, but that wasn't friends and family. Like it actually released. So
I hate the thing where it's like the odds of us seeing it. Like we might not ever see one.
I mean, you probably see one in a resale shop or something. They're too expensive. I mean, there's no point in who's paying $1,500 for a dunk.
Is that what they're going for?
Yeah.
Oh.
At least in my size. Maybe your size might be less, but
I haven't even like looked at them. I just figured it was just like way like out of.
the other blue color, the like more royalish blue color, is more affordable. I think. I mean, well, affordable is not the right word, but they're like $600-700 as opposed to $1,400-1,500. So obviously a big difference. But Sean Cliver's, as long as they don't go, I know I said this before. If they go for a reasonable price and I can't get them for retail, I'm paying resale. Like I would probably
For the Sean Cliver's, I was going to ask you that.
I probably would pay like maybe not over $400, but probably up to $400. I would pay.
What?
Yeah. And I got a $20 gift card on Goat account too.
I put that.
go!
What, they gave you something?
If you sell oh, matter of fact, I meant to talk about that too.
Oh, I thought maybe you sent that
sell them
scathing
black-
letter.
You sell them black joints.
I thought maybe if you
No, yours
those are headphones.
Oh.
I thought maybe if you sent that scathing email and they was like, "Fam, we got you."
No, if I send a scathing email, they better give me more than $20.
Well, you better hurry up and send it so they can add to it. Shoot, you might be able to get something for it.
Goat owes us already, fam. That's a different conversation, but
We're gonna talk about that in releases. I did put that on the list too on the thing I sent you for like what to talk about because we're gonna do releases still cop or not all the way through the rest
honestly,
of the year.
top 10 dunk should be a topic of its own. I know it's next week, but it should be a topic of its
Haven't
own.
we done top 10 dunks?
Probably,
We'll probably do
but
it.
not. But
Maybe we should do.
there's more stuff now.
We'll probably should do top 10 dunks next year, first episode of next year maybe. Is that already pickups? What else you got?
Because there's more dunks coming out next year. Like, might as well just let it rip till the end of next year.
What else you got? Rip. I don't know why.
Anyways, had that conversation with them. Sean Cliver's definitely up there, but Neptune's Casinas are number one for me. Pickups wise, obviously Grinch's. One, what you call it on Foot Locker app? What's them Jordan 11s?
Oh, Jubilees, anniversaries.
Yeah, Jubilees, won those. Fam, I went and picked them up. The box is the most complicated box I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's the first time I've ever seen Foot Locker actually like take every shoe, both shoes out the box, and like verify the like size and whatever else. I didn't even reopen the box. I just put it in the shipping box and shipped it. I didn't even look.
You didn't look at them?
I didn't look at them once because I like opened the bag and I was like, "Oh, fam, I'm not." Fam, it was like one of them complicated pizza boxes where it got like layers and then it flips and tucks into the side. I was like, "Nah, I'm not opening that."
Kia made it.
Fam, might as well have.
That day when those came out, and I've
I didn't
always
wake up on time for sneakers.
I always was on the. I lost on them. I'm trying to get them for somebody else. I was trying to get a 12. And I was like, how I keep losing this? Like, how I lose on this? And the more I just kept seeing them, and like I think I like it a lot. Like
It's not.
I think I like it like a lot.
I told you.
It's better than 7210s. It's better than Gammas.
You've seen the light now. I don't know about that.
I didn't say it wasn't better than those.
Yeah, you did last week. You said 72.
No, I said 7210s are better than Gammas.
No,
I didn't
you
say
said it's
7210s are better than Jubilees.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Either way, Jubilees are better than probably the last 4 or 5 years of Jordan 11s, excluding Space Jams and Concords or whatever's come out. And Bread 11s. It's not better than any of it's not better than any of the OGs.
It's better than the new ones.
But it's better than the red ones, better than the navy ones. The navy ones was all right. It's better than Gamma, 7210s. It's better than, what other ones were there? Cap and gowns are better than these, though. Cap and gowns are fire. I saw a person wearing cap and gowns.
They look like
it was like
remember?
black. It was all black, and then black suede in the back. Those are fire. Oh, you know what? They might not be.
Oh, the midsole's black too?
I can't remember. I think midsole was black too. I saw him at somebody wearing them at Tanger. It's not better than
come out
2 years ago, but it's not better than those women ones
Did
too.
I get those? I don't even remember.
No, it was like I think not able to get. I think it didn't come on sneakers. Didn't come on. I don't remember. Look them up. The Jones was fire. What else you can pick up? That's it.
No. Stussy's today. Stussy Kids on the Stussy release, the Fossil colorway.
I tried on the Stussy site for that one, and it was weird. I think that's my first time ever trying on the Stussy site.
Well, because the capture wouldn't load.
Yeah.
And then I saw something on Twitter about the assumption is once they got it figured out, the bots just got everything. But the thing that I might start doing on Shopify websites now is if you add something to cart and you go in queue, I'm going to just go open another window and just start adding everything else to the cart and see what is left, like once I get through queue. Because that's what happened with the Stussy release. I added like a men's size 12 Fossil first and hit checkout, whatever, and then puts you in the queue. And then after that, I opened up another tab and added the black shoe and then the kids' Fossil shoe. I added those after. And when it got to queue, the 2 men's shoes were sold out, but all you do is hit continue, and if you still have something in your cart, you can check out.
That happened to me a couple times with PlayStations, like where it's like I had it open through Twitter, like Soul Links. Twitter, I have it in the cart there, and then like I just hit the Safari, open in Safari here.
That's what I do.
And then usually in Safari, if it's like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, if it says open app, I hit the open app too, open it there.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what I need to do. I need to download those apps.
So I was going through all 3 just to see where it was in the cart. And then like it would be in there sometimes. Now I wasn't able to check out. So I checked out when I got one a long time ago, that 1 or 2 or 3 I have. I mean, it had it worked in, but and also with PlayStation, leave the queue open in a tab, and then when they open it again, like queue is up, you get back in the one that you leave open. It was taking you back, so when the queue would end, it would take you straight to the sold out page, but if you leave it sometimes, it would just sit there and keep running. So like one time they did the queue was live, and then I just had a tab open for some reason. It was the PlayStation queue. It said 10 minutes. Went right through it, and then it started acting weird, but I mean it works kind of. So anyways, what else you caught?
Let's see here. Those, I don't know if I said last week, but those Air Max 1 leather plum colorway. What's the color?
Mystic Date.
There you go.
You keeping?
I think they come tomorrow.
Honestly, you should have. Oh, I thought you already had one. So you should have wore with that.
I think they come tomorrow. We'll see what they look like. Like I said, the leather on the green pair is super nice. Hannah has that green pair.
It looked like the white leather was super nice.
It might be a keep. I don't know. But yeah, Mystic Dates, like I said, they call them Wolf Grays on the Nike outlet. It
just don't seem worth the money to keep those.
Well, so those other colorways that they like teased, I probably would rather have. They teased the one that's like dark emerald or whatever. I sent that one to you.
I don't remember.
It's like Seattle's
yeah.
color, but maybe like a little bit darker.
That's all right.
And then there's a third one, or well, there's that emerald or whatever was the fourth colorway, but there's a third colorway too.
I think the emerald is better than.
The red. There's one that looks like the OG.
Oh, I saw that one. I saw that one a long time ago.
Yeah,
but I thought it was.
I would
just,
rather have one of those than Mystic Dates or whatever. But
if I get it for like $79, like the prices of.
Look at that leather on the white, man.
I mean,
Solid.
yeah. Okay.
I'm telling you.
I mean, I'll tell you the price. Like I said, the prices of certain things will make me cop. I want to cop Air Max 90 OG Radiant Red 3s or whatever. The joints is like, I get a notification, 109, another notification, 99, another notification, 74.99. I'm like, I'm gonna cop these. Like,
wait, you've seen these on sale?
No.
Not even looking. You've seen these?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen them on sale.
Oh, those ones,
You
orange
sure it's
ones,
not the orange?
turquoise,
Yeah, orange
those
all
ones
the time.
too. I saw those ones for 104, and I was
Never
like,
seen
oh
Radiant
shoot,
Red on sale. I've only
104.
seen like restocked or page with those
104 shipped. Oh, with shipping, plus shipping.
Seen that.
And I told the homie, shout out to the homie
You need
in
to
Wisconsin.
tell me so I can cop and return to Nike. No?
Oh, I don't know. It was not a thing. Maybe I didn't see it. Maybe it was another one. But I definitely was like, if they go, maybe it was like orange and then neons and then turquoise and then teal, and then I think it was restocks of the Radiant. And I was like, you know what? If Radiant get down to these prices, I'm gonna cop. I might cop one of the other colorways. They're so cheap, like $74. Like, come on, you can't.
You said they're washed, so you can't cop now.
Super washed, and the neon yellow ones. Oh my gosh, them joints don't even fit in the shoebox. You buy a size 10, the shoebox is a size 8.5.
You bought it already?
Well, I bought them for Edgar.
Oh.
And I remember I told him, I said, don't buy those, and he was like, nah, I need them. He was like,
Oh, I got the Sunika story too.
Sunika. Oh, okay. What else you cop? That's it.
I think so. I searched my orders on here, but I don't.
I copped
Copped a PS5.
I only had one cop. I only had one cop, and that was the restock on Nice Kicks Ultra Boost tie-dyes. I bought those, the white ones. Ultra Boost, yeah, not the NMDs. Oh, no. I bought those, and I've always liked them. Never not liked them. Retail, restock, grabbed my size. Like, why not? Like, I mean, I really don't want to pay the price for them, but you know, I paid for them. And it is what it is. Like, they're not whack. And this year, definitely for me personally, and maybe for all of us, like, we bought the most Ultra Boost. I bought the most Ultra Boost this year I've ever bought. Ever. Even back when we were high on them, I didn't buy this many in that year. Like, that was what, 2015, 2016? I bought 11 to 12 pairs of Ultra Boost this year. And that's not including NMD Pharrells. It's not including 4D Ultra Boost. It's not including the 4D Pharrells. It's not including the ones I sent today, the Prime Knit Boost DNAs. Like, I bought a lot of Boost related product this year, but I copped those, and
oh God, B.
I think that was it. I might have to change my name. I might be the Boost snob, man. But I think that was different pickups. Releases, and we will be doing Cop or Not, and we'll just do it because it's the last of the year. Next week we're doing Sneak This Sneaker Awards, which will probably be majority of the show, so we won't do releases and stuff. So we're gonna do. I sent George a list of, like, throughout the rest of the year, the releases. So nobody said they didn't like Cop or Not. That's how I'll put it. Some said they did. Some was like fine with
They
it.
like the little symbol you put on the screen. But that's it.
Some liked it. Some didn't. I mean, well, if they didn't, they didn't say it. So
I almost copped LeBron 8s last night. I was on end, and I copped. No, I'm dead serious.
I almost did, but
no. I don't mean like almost as in like, no, I tried to, and they sold out. Like, I was blazing to the cart, and it still sold out. But I had it to a checkout page, like, submit order. Oh, sold out.
sold out.
I just want to see him in person, and like, you get the bigger sizes, they'll flip anyway. So LeBron 8s come out.
LeBron 8's fam.
15th, which I'm assuming is tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean,
not on sneakers.
If you look at Manor Page, and you did come out every single day. I went to Manor Page today. I was like, it was about 8 picks in a row of the LeBron. It was like here, sign up. I was like, all right, we get it. You get Nike basketball now. Fam, them joints suck. No? I don't care what anybody says. Like,
it's just a LeBron 8 that hasn't released.
You can't use.
But plus, it's the suede LeBron 8, which was not used for very many pairs.
No. You can't use the base color purple. You can't for Laker colorways. You can't use yellow either for a base color. Like, Kobe's rarely used yellow or purple for the base color. It was always black with yellow or black with purple.
It's not his new shoe, so it's not like they're making that. I'm sure he'll wear it in a game, but they didn't make it for him to wear for the season. It's an 8. It's not a 15 or whatever. What's the newest number? 17? How many shoes has he had?
18 now? 17? That's quite a bit. But he wore 8s in the playoffs this year. So, I think he wore 7. He wore 7 in the playoffs this year as well in the finals.
But that was the year of the 7. The retro 7s.
Well, I think this is the year of the 8s. We got 8 Miami Night Lows, 8 South Beaches, 8 Media Days.
Right. 8. But my point is, they're not making it for him to wear in the game. They're just making it, and if he wears it in the game, he wears it in the game. Because they're gonna make it the shoe.
Well, I'm not saying with regards to wearing it for Laker jerseys. I'm just saying a purple base shoe is only to me for Asics and New Balances, not a basketball shoe with yellow. That shoe is whack, huh?
Dunk lows.
Okay, dunk lows. Okay,
Jordan 1s.
All right, settle down. Jordan 1s. You've never seen a purple based Jordan 1?
What?
A purple based Jordan 1?
2 recently. What are you talking about?
No. The base of those are white, and they have a purple toe and a back is purple. That's not the base.
The other one has a lot of... It's purple and black. There's barely any white on it.
The base is black on that.
Fam, don't do that.
The base is black.
Don't do that.
The secondary color on this is yellow. Put them white laces. He tried to throw white laces in it to freak him out. Them joints whack, huh?
Don't do that. I'm not saying they're tight. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jordan 1s, dunks, and whatever else.
I was up last night, too, getting the notifications. I was like this.
Anything with suede purple was nice. Or soft.
Not that big. If you don't own purple Timberland boots, you shouldn't buy these.
I'm talking about these shoes.
Well, it's a not cop for me. Not.
I would buy it and sell it.
I tried to find another word for you for selling. I don't know what I didn't want to say flip.
Reseller.
I was going to say cook. I was like, that sucks.
Yes.
I guess I still could make it up, and you could say one. I could still put it on there. Sell. Why not sell? That's OG. Let's go. Cop or not or sell. All right. That's that. All right. What's the other one next?
Doesn't someone else have copper drop too, or is that their thing too?
I don't know though. See, that's why I didn't want to keep doing this, because I do not want to keep making reference to any other show that does this all the time. Hate them. Buy, sell.
Buy, sell, trade.
I think there's something on ESPN. They do some
ESPN, man, what?
What's that show called? It comes up before PTI with Tony Reali. They have a segment called Buy or Sell. Whatever it's called. Not 21 Questions. Max Kellerman used to host it. Whatever it's called.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it's called. I'm drawing a blank.
Losers are us.
All right.
Pharrell Chocolate NMD.
No, I didn't even put that on the list. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Chocolate NMD.
No. Okay? And not. All right? Nobody should cop that, man. You know what?
You're probably right, but...
I'm going to save it for I got a lot. Adidas has a problem, though. They got a real issue.
You just got done talking about how you copped 87 Adidas.
Difference. But we copped 87 1.0s of all the stuff that they should have dropped years ago and college stuff.
Maybe.
What else comes out?
Kansas are back in Ohio.
You do confirm that for that?
No, man.
Okay.
I learned my lesson with them greens that should have flipped and didn't.
Learn a lesson. Them greens are fire, huh?
Yeah, so they should have flipped. And they didn't. So I took one back to Adidas and sent one back to Foot Locker. Or took one back to Foot Locker. And they actually gave me 30 cents more on the tax difference. I was like, all right, fam.
You gotta take them back to a different county.
Champs stole 30 cents from me 8 months ago. So I was even Steven for that company. Yes. Footsight Brands or whatever they're called.
You felt vindicated.
You right.
Got him.
Got him is funny in that context. Got him is stupid in Nike context, but the got him is funny in that context. I don't know if you want me to say question. Did you say?
No, I sent you a list.
Yeah, but I'm not. I do my own thing, fam.
But I already made the stuff for the screen.
Air Max 95 Neon OG.
Oh, that's a cop, but I already got them, so no.
Okay.
But you should cop them.
I might.
No, you should.
I might buy them and see what they look like. And
no, you know what?
Whether
no. You take back Brisket Air Max 1s. And tell Hannah, take back.
Sell it.
Okay, we'll sell Brisket Air Force One.
She already wore those other ones.
Oh, dang, she couldn't wait. It was straight to the toe. Take back Brisket or sell Briskets, make about $15, and then buy these ones. You need these ones. We need 95s. There's certain things we just need in our collection.
People have Mystic Biscuit dates. What'd you call it? Brisket dates that have 95s. So.
Fewer people.
Matter of fact, and when Nike did that, the funniest thing is not Nike did that Tinker Sketch thing to promo it on Sneakers app, and it was the orange pair, which is the one I have at home on my parents' house.
Oh, I thought you rebought it. Them joints are fire, though.
Yeah, which is the one they should have done, because since Volts just came out, they might as well do orange.
Wait, they did the orange ones last year, didn't they? In the beginning of this year.
I don't know. I was making stuff up as I go, huh? Sakai Vapor Waffle Tour Yellow.
That is a not cop for me, but the joint is nice. It's not built for me. That shoe is built for you.
No, it's not.
Shout out to the homie John King. John King was wearing them at Disney World, like he's always at. They look fire on him, but he said he's up almost 6 foot, and he's got to be at least, what, 250? Like,
I'm not speculating on people's heights and weights.
well, I'm just saying, like, he's a big dude. That shoe is not built for me. That shoe is high and wide. No, I looked like a actual capital L. I looked ridiculous wearing those things. Huh? My foot was so wide on the ground, I was like, oh my God, I'm covering too much ground.
You know who that shoe was made for? StockX.
Not cop.
Made to sell.
And I'm not bothering to sell either. Although I did sell my black pair and made a pretty penny and cop something I wanted.
Whatever. Yeezy 350 Sand Taupe.
I don't think those are that bad. But for some reason lately, that stripe, like ever since you just talked so much junk about the stripe, I hate the stripe now.
Sucks. I don't care about that shoe. I entered the raffle to flip really, really small bay size. So we'll see what happens. Bay side. Get it? Bay.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I entered the raffle for a smaller size.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about the colorways called Bayside. And I was like ocean blue.
Yeah, no, Bayside. What is it called? We never even said Bayside High School. Did they ever say Bayside High School, or did they just say Bayside?
They would say Bayside High. They didn't say high school, but they said Bayside High.
That's right. And what was their rival? Forgot.
Valley. It was Valley. They wore blue and white.
I remember the colors. I remember it was blue.
It was Valley.
But I remember the name. Let's see. What else? Sean Cliver, dunk low.
Cop. All right. That is a cop. All right. Period.
It's a super cop.
And you said you'd pay resale, right?
Cop.
I've been thinking about it. I couldn't imagine
I pay resale, but not like insane resale.
Yeah, that's insane what you just said, and it's insane for you because it's an SB.
Well, it'd be the first SB that I cop in 6 years. I just said
exactly. That's why, that's pretty high.
But it's a low. So what do you want from me, fam?
Yeah, but it's still an SB. Like 400.
I mean, I've worn some of the SBs that I kept that fit.
You have.
So what's the difference?
Okay. Back. That's a cop. You copping? No.
Damn, I would cop doubles if I could.
And sell one.
Yeah, you're right. Pay for my fare. And maybe pay for some other stuff. Titan Air Jordan 23 Retro 10th Anniversary.
Fire. If there's a Jordan,
I don't think fire is the right word. I'm not mad at it.
If there's a Jordan after 14 that's okay, it's that one. That might be the only Jordan after 14 that was okay.
Yeah, but not necessarily this.
Colorway, not the colorway. No, yeah, I'm with the colorway. But that shoe, I've always liked that shoe.
Yeah, I don't think people. I don't think that's a divisive shoe like some of the other ones where people love or hate. I think some people could just be like, this.
What's Titan?
Video game? A planet? I mean, it's a planet.
I think it's all of those.
Isn't it the planet in Transformers or whatever?
No, ain't the planet in Transformer Decepticon? Not Decepticon. They would fly back.
The Planet Titan is in one of them movies. I'm about to read it right now.
I'll go next door and tell these cats to turn this music off now.
Titan's 10-year history. I don't know. Is it Manila-based retailer? So it's a retail store in Manila, Philippines.
And they chose the 23.
Is that someone talking or is that the song? End times New Balance 1500. End by New Balance. Whatever you freaks say with the X.
Oh, I didn't put that because that just recently got posted, didn't it?
I don't know.
I saw tapes posted. That joint's fire. No?
The color blocking is fire, but I don't love 1500s anymore.
What? I love 1500s.
If they use those colors on a model that I liked more, fire. Like pink, gray.
But them colors are
olive.
overused.
Maybe, but it's still fire.
I'm just so over buying. I mean, all my New Balances are pink. Like, everything's pink.
Well,
I'm wearing pink shoes now. We even do what we're wearing.
You got a pink sweatshirt on, huh?
You're right.
Air Jordan 5 Low Wolf Gray Golf.
Fam, I'm not doing copper knot on that. No. I don't know. No, I never even seen it.
That's Wolf Gray 5.
Oh, no.
Golf Low.
No.
Well, you spent so much time talking about the one last week that I figured I might as well bring it up.
Nope.
because you said the one last week is fire.
I don't even wear golf shoes when I golf,
Disagree.
so
I'm aware.
but that's why I'm so good.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Air Jordan.
I'll see you on the links.
Yes. The links.
Why is it called links? What does that mean?
A style of golf course.
Like what?
The original style of golf courses in like Scotland, Ireland, and stuff. Links golf.
Didn't know that. You know a lot of stuff.
All right. Well, you can look it up.
I didn't know. Never knew that.
I mean, you have in Arizona. There's obviously multiple styles in Arizona, but you have like known for desert courses. You go to a course, fairway, rough, and then desert. You hit the desert, you're done. Link style is a little bit different. It's like kind of like maybe the green has a little bit more undulation or whatever, but there's not like, you play desert golf. Sometimes you're in the mountain where you play like super uphill or super downhill. Link style is mainly flat. They have like fescue.
What the heck is that?
Like those high, like, it looks like the stuff you would see near, like in the south near the water or something, like near a. It's mainly in colder climates, but like when I try to describe it, I'm thinking like, think of like Louisiana or something, and you like
swamps?
No, man. It's like weeds or whatever. Like,
oh, you talking about them
plant.
things that got them brown things on it, and in cartoons they used to be knocking on the wood. They're like hot dogs. They're like corn dogs. You talking about the plants that come out the water? Yeah, that's what it is.
Similar to that.
Fam, they used to always have those in Casper the Friendly Ghost cartoon, and the wind would blow, and they would go dook, 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 knock on the wood. That's fact.
It's similar to that, but it's not exactly that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about,
just
though.
tall
Yeah,
weeds.
I know what you're talking about. They got that at the golf course by Chris's house. When we played, it's like this section you got to hit from like you're sitting on an island, and you got to hit it over the water to the next part of it.
All right.
And all of that is these weird plants that come out the water, like these.
Yeah,
They look like just leaves, but they're like those long pointed, whatever they are.
It's hard to describe what fescue is, but it's just like a tall weed, I guess. Someone will correct it who plays golf in either Scotland or Ireland or the Midwest. You go to Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, a lot of the courses are like that, link style. But the fairways are known to be hard. The ball runs forever. The greens are hard. It's not like, the kind of golf where you used to like you hit an iron super high and land on the green and spin the ball. Like they play, the British Open in Scotland. A lot of the stuff is like putting from they putt from the fairway. Jordan 13 Hyper Royal.
I mean, they're fine. I mean, I'm not copping, but they're about 18 years too late.
Jordan 13 sucks. So
No, they don't.
they do.
Jordan 13s do not
You want to
suck.
talk about a boot? Size 12 Sean Cliver right now is $857. I'm not paying $857.
Well, you got some.
Hopefully that's a special box price.
You might want to hit up Goat and say, can you trade some Locker Union ones for it?
Fam,
Can you do that?
I have no idea, but why would I do that based on the price I paid for those?
I don't know what you paid for them.
I mean, they're not profitable yet. Let's just
How long you gonna keep those for?
Whenever they get to about 12, 13.
Oh, so you're gonna keep for the long haul?
We'll see. I mean, hopefully it doesn't take more than a year or 6 to 8, 9 months to get. I mean, they're gonna start. It's a collab and it's a Jordan 4, so pretty soon I expect it to go.
I would imagine.
What else? Gremlin Stan Smith. Man, what?
All the way through the end of the year.
Yeezy 700 V3 Clay Brown.
No, I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
Not a cop.
Okay. Blazer mid that looks like New Jersey Nets Hardwood Classics jersey.
No, I don't know what that is either. Ew! Get that out of here.
They're going for super high.
That's for girls.
Okay.
It's supposed to be New Jersey net jersey?
That's what it says. It says New Jersey Nets Hardwood Classics.
Man, if you don't get that out of
Blazer
here.
mid. This says Yeezy Quantum Frozen Blue and basketball and Yeezy Basketball Quantum or whatever, but I mean I can't even picture what.
I have no idea.
Jordan 12 reverse flu game.
I mean, what's the reverse flu? He's get well? Like, what is this? Like, not sick?
Get well game?
The Jordan 12 not six? No, those suck, though.
They do suck.
You know what those are? Those are like when we were kids and you had the flu games. You're like, ooh, what if this was red and what if that was black? And now we see
It's
it.
called reverse. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, I'm just telling you.
I'm just saying, that's too late. Now, if it came out when we were what? High school? Oh, killed. Killed the game.
Yes. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce this, and I know you don't either because you always pronounce this stuff wrong. But Guo Ailun, Air Jordan 35 Morpho.
What? What's a Jordan 35?
Made for the first Chinese athlete to sign with Jordan Brand. So Guo, G-U-O, I'm assuming it's Guo or Huo. And last name A-I-L-U-N. Ailun?
I don't know, man.
SP 35.
I'm no longer saying stuff like that. Somebody said that.
Oh, no, you are.
Nope.
You'll forget.
Nope. I'm not, because somebody was like, fam, you got to chill with the...
Yeah, you do. You should have known better. Don't look at me like that. That's that's on you.
Okay. I wasn't trying to do nothing.
All right.
I wasn't. I was just trying to read them.
Yep.
I was.
Okay.
Man.
Zoom Kobe 6 Grinch Protro. You thought about it for a second. Like,
I was trying to feel like, what? Whenever I hear Protro, it throws me off all the time. Yes, that's a cop. That's an automatic cop. That's a cop. And like I said, if you said they're going for 420 in the new one, I'll give anybody listening, I'll give you a DS pair of Travis Scott 6s for them if you want them. For the Kobe 6. Straight up.
I mean, you probably don't need to spend that much, but
maybe not. Maybe not if they're 420. But man, everything seems so cheap. You look on StockX, you be like, oh shoot, 137? Go to card checkout, 199. What the?
Metacom Blazer Low Bear Brick.
I didn't put that on there, but that joint is fire though.
I can't decide if it's fire or not.
It's fire though. And you know what? I just don't understand why they can't do things with Blazers. Like, they need to do more with Blazers. That is a dope thing with the Blazers because the Metacom Bear Dunks that we got, them joints are fire. 100% fire.
I disagree, but sure.
Huh? You don't think those are fire?
Don't stop saying, huh? Jordan 11 Adapt. It says December 30th for that.
I don't know what's up with those joints. Like, I don't think they whack no more, but I think they whack. Nah, something about them is attractive, man.
No,
they look like this girl I used in 4th grade. Her name is Jody.
There's no way you can wear this. People are supposed to hoop in this, or because it looks like the bottom has a battery pack wider than the
top. But for some reason, the bottom is what makes it look a little interesting.
No,
I can't say it's whack, but I can't say it's fire. I just want one, but I'm not paying for it.
Don't do that.
I mean, I don't know, man. It just reminds me, like, ugh, I don't know.
The calendar for sneakers has this shoe
I'm not
in
copping.
2020, but the GOAT has it in 2021. So you're going to have to figure something out. The Overbreak College Gray, the one we
Did it get moved?
Well, has it for like tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a couple colors coming out soon.
But GOAT has it for January 8th. Sneakers has it for tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. I want that joint.
I want that joint, all right? That joint is fire.
If it's in the box and it sucks, well, then,
Nah, I don't think it'll suck, man.
Well, what do people say about the first one? The first one's been out for a couple weeks. The color's not as good, but, I mean...
What are they going for on, like, StockX Overbreaks? I didn't even look.
There's no size 12s for sale. A size 9.5 is $198.
That's too much,
excuse me.
Too high. And actually, $198 might not be too high, but it's too high once you get through the checkout process. It's way too high.
I want to talk about the shoe I need this.
Man, everybody needs that. I figured out how to wear Syracuse's, though. You know what it is? Skinny jeans. Can't do it anymore. You can't wear them. I figured it out.
I seen YouTube nerds talking about baggy jeans again. I'm almost through my phone.
I'm telling you, back.
No, they're not
baggy jeans.
Relaxed jeans are
slim.
Back.
Not baggy, slim.
Damn, I already knew about this because, like I said...
No, you didn't, because when I brought it up, you thought I was an insane person. You wanted me to name every human that I know who no longer wears skinny jeans. I was like, fam.
No, us. But fashion designers in Italy, whatever, had been doing... In 2019, they started the wide leg pants again.
Yes, I'm not saying that's in. Like, now some guys are out here doing that. They'll be on IG wearing these wide leg pants where they're like...
Alexander McQueen and
where,
what's them cats?
I don't understand it. I see these cats running around with these pants where, like, they're not even touching your leg. Like, the pants are floating or revolving around. That's weird. No? Them is whack. No? Now, slim... And if you want to say maybe straight, them is back. All right, but no. But I figured out how to wear Syracuse dunks. So, and it's not with skinny jeans at all. It's not with skinny jeans, not with no joggers, not with nothing. It's with a wider leg pants jeans.
I don't don't know what that means.
Or pants, jeans, whatever.
I mean, like beyond baggies.
Yeah, it's not that wide, but a slim. Like my pants I'm wearing now, these are wider. These are wider than my skinnies, huh?
I mean, I don't know what that means.
You'll see. I'll show you this list. Meet me outside after the podcast. I'll show you.
None of my pants are like skinny pants, so maybe that's why I don't know what it means. Like,
some of your pants are skinny pants, though.
No, I mean, slim is made slim. I mean,
yeah, but slims, when they started making skinny, they went from like slim, skinny, then extra skinny. Yeah. Extra skinnies are
skaters.
But I wear extra skinny,
like Lil Wayne pants. I never owned those.
I wear extra skinnies. They're not like Lil Wayne pants. They're not that skinny though. Them is like nude
leotard.
Yeah, that's what those are. I think that's everything sneaker wise. I don't know if you said you were copying anything or not.
So your streak is over then.
With what?
Of copping 11s. Your streak ended with Jubilees.
Oh, I guess I didn't cop those, huh?
Still continuing, man.
I wasn't even trying to keep the streak.
Unless it technically ended with those.
See, if I would have thought about that, I would have tried harder.
Cap and gowns.
Nah,
I didn't get those.
I don't think that was a holiday thing. I got all the women ones, the suede maroon and the blacks. I gave those away to people that I know.
I got reds. I didn't get navy blues, but I figured reds counted.
Well, yeah, because they came out the exact same time. I can't remember that. That was like Christmas time. I'm in Nordstrom's. Like, this is no mask, no nothing. Oh, the good old days, fam. The good old days. Well, that's cop or not. Oh, you know what you forgot? You forgot that Adidas Kid Cudi. That comes out, what, this week?
I don't even know what that means.
Fam, Adidas VADAWAM 326, the Kid Cudi signature sneaker. You copying?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I posted it in our story, that Cudi signature sneaker. You didn't see it? Fam, you know what? I had it on the list to talk about. I'm just going to talk about it now, though. That Kid Cudi sneaker. First of all, let's talk about Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi actor, I like Kid Cudi.
Right? He should be an actor.
He's a great actor. I like Kid Cudi, okay? Do you listen to Cudi music?
No.
Okay, let me tell you something.
I don't understand it. Oh, you talking about that high torsion, whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I don't even know why you're
That's his signature sneaker. Fam, let me tell you something. Kid Cudi came out with an album and then rolled out the sneaker same month, like the sneaker comes out, whatever. I get it, all right. His music...
To me, it's the same thing as like Tyler the Creator. I thought they were rappers. I don't understand.
No. Tyler is. He just flipped it up on that last album. I know it's way different than Tyler's previous albums.
I don't get it.
I've never been a huge fan of Cudi music. Now, Cudi has influenced a ton of people. Travis Scott, a lot of people.
A lot of people that do weird music like that are good producers or good writers for other people. He just can't do his own music.
Influence. Man on the Moon 1, fine. Had a couple joints. Man on the Moon 2 sucks. He just came up with Man on the Moon 3. Fam, Kid Cudi needs to grow up, no? Like, I don't understand why he's still on the moon. I don't understand his fascination with space.
Made in America like 27 years ago, and that show was fire.
Fire. An extremely fire show. I don't know how that show got canceled, especially being on HBO. That was a really good show.
It probably would exist today.
Today it would.
But back then,
you know what?
Wasn't ready for it.
A Netflix, Hulu, something like that should buy it and rebuild it back up. That's what they should have done. But Cudi needs to grow up, no? Like, I don't understand his fascination with space still. Like, come on, man. Like, you're almost 40 and you still like space and stuff. They showed the like advertisement for the sneaker and it's like asteroids and weird. I'm like, fam, come on, man. Like, we get it. There was a block in time where everybody was like space and I'm a Martian and my music is whatever and all that. I get it. And then like sneakers. The sneaker is supposed to be modeled after NASA. Fam, NASA what? 1976? Like, them joints suck, dude. It looks like Apollo 13. I do not like the sneaker. It is awful. And Kid Cudi is not a public figure to where anybody should want it. He's a cult person, cult following. Like, his cult people, they're all over it. I seen everybody posting like, listening to Cudi music and like a picture of like somebody floating in the air. I'm like, yes, you're going to the meteor. Like, you're like... Look, Cudi needs to cut it out, all right? I don't care for his music. It needs to adapt. It needs to grow with him. I mean, like I said, I love him as an actor. The shoe is awful. The shoe has a 326 on the side. The 326 is to represent his daughter's birthday. I do not like buying stuff with such a pronounced meaning to someone else. Huh? I don't get it. Why would I want to buy something to where anybody would say, hey, what does a 326 mean? And I got to be like, well, this kid's Cudi's daughter's birthday. Like, I don't want that on my shoe. I don't want nobody's mom name on my shoe. I don't want nobody's kid's name on my shoe, my
Air Max
clothes,
Day,
nothing. None of that
That's what you can say. That's what it is.
I don't
It's
want
funny that Adidas even let him put that on there, though, because that's literally Air Max Day.
didn't even know that. That's funny.
Or maybe it changes every year, but 326
No, 1 year
was on
it was
on the shoe.
Wasn't it 329 one time?
It wasn't the one that Silver bought. The one with the Volt missile that he tried to restore.
It was the fire.
They're fire, but that pair.
Nah, he actually cleaned them up pretty good. I gave him a hard time, but he actually cleaned them up pretty good. But like I said, man, I don't care for it. Like Adidas takes some steps forward and a bunch of steps backwards. Nobody is checking for a Kid Cudi boot. Like the shoe, he thinks it's 2009. Who wants a shoe that high? That suck.
2009? You must mean 1990. 99.
Whatever. Them
Zach
shoes
Morris.
are whack, dude. It was like giving us an explanation about modeled after NASA. What is everyone's fascination with NASA? Like NASA is fiction to me. Like it's there, it's real, I know it. But they go to a place that I know exists that will never go.
NASA's
like, I don't
fire,
care.
but what does it have to do with shoes?
But, well, you know what? See, here's the thing. A theme, like Big Bang, space, all that, I get it. Now, look, if you're going to model after NASA, I would imagine NASA right now would be like as far in the future as they can be.
Okay, so was the All-Star game in Houston that year? Is that why they did that?
Yeah, it was that year, I think. So that's why they did it.
Other than that, I don't understand.
I mean,
the shoes were good, but I don't understand what the point of the collaboration is.
It was a space theme. It's just like when they did
if they go to New Orleans, what they doing? Like crawdads? Like
well, they did. It was the gumbo pack.
I mean,
did the gumbo All-Star pack, and remember they did the Area 51 when the All-Star game was
No, the skate brand from there did like a crawdad shoe or crawfish.
Well, they did
or maybe
that.
That was Concept.
No, that was Sneaker Politics did a Saucony's, that donut place.
I'm talking about Nike SB.
Nike, Nike
you
did.
talking about them beignets, but they did like Friends of Family, regular, and like another one.
Nike did the gumbo pack, KD 6, the LeBron, whatever, Kobe high boot. It was called the gumbo pack. You don't want to. They all sucked. Anyways, I don't understand the fascination with. Like I said, Adidas takes like this incredible step forward with like Fire Ultra Boost, coming out with some dope colorways with the 4D on Ultra Boost top, whatever. And then I seen like everybody today talking about or retweeting or posting an all black Pharrell pack, like triple black Pharrell pack. Fam, Pharrell is one of the most colorful human beings on earth. This man has all color hair, color jewelry, the most colors, Bape, Billionaire Boys Club. Why would I buy a triple black Pharrell collection? It's some of the wackest stuff I've ever seen in my life. And people was on Twitter like, yo, but the crew neck t-shirt. Fam, shut up. The black crew neck t-shirt is on Adidas already. It doesn't got to be human made. Like, that's whack. But I will say this though. Here's a step forward for Adidas. The James Harden 5, have you seen it?
Yeah.
The best Harden yet. Period.
I still think one's the best one. It just didn't look good on foot.
This one is this might be the best Adidas basketball sneaker in the last 20 years. No joke. That's how good this model is. No,
they
last 20
had
years.
some last year, 2 years ago that was better.
The ones that we bought and we thought they were fire, we couldn't put our foot in it. It was Harden's, and they had the Y3 collaboration. You bought them.
But
it looked
that
good.
one's fire. But no, I think that one's better. But I thought that something else came out. I have to look back.
This Harden 5 looks super fire. Like, I really might want a pair. I don't know what for, but I like it a lot. It's a good looking shoe. Like, I think it's one of the best looking Adidas basketball in the last 20 years. The colorways they're coming out with now, I don't understand them. I think they have like special meaning, like supporting some type of charities or something. Like one has flowers all over it and clouds. Another one was like pink with something else on it. That could just be Harden doing Harden stuff. But them joints fire. Like I think them joints are one of the best looking Adidas basketball shoes maybe ever. But it's definitely in the last 20 years. I'm not gonna say it's better than this.
You tripping? Man.
What? Have you seen them?
Yes.
I'm surprised you don't like them. I was like, oh, George, gotta love these. I mean, you lost your minds when the first Hardens came out.
Yeah,
got them joints.
We saw Game wearing them. We were like, oh, he had the Game wearing them?
Was it the Game? No, I think it was
yeah, what?
It was Other Blood. I thought it was YG. Wasn't it YG shoe?
Oh, maybe it was YG.
It was YG.
Sorry. Yeah, the game's old and washed. Sorry.
Other Blood.
I mean, they all claim
old
it now,
and washed.
so.
I don't know about that. Don't be disrespectful, dude.
Yeah. I like this shoe, but top 20 of all. What?
No, I said it's in the last 20 years, it's one of the best Adidas basketball shoes.
Oh, Adidas basketball, yeah. Yeah, no, I like the shoe.
I think it's fire, though.
I don't know if this color seems kind of goofy that I'm
Well, I think
at.
it's like supporting some type of charity or something. It got like flowers and clouds on it and stuff. It is what it is. I think it's dope. What What else we talking about? I know I jumped the gun with the Adidas talk, but it is what it is.
Well, might as well tell the Sunika story then.
Oh, what happened? What happened with Sunika?
So when you sent me the 50% off, or maybe I sent it to you, 50% off College Boost, other Ultra Boost, I bought the Kansas size 12 for $90 shipped. They sent it to my house. Normally I have like the UPS My Choice Premium thing where you can they upgrade every package automatically from we talked about that shipping where they ship it with UPS but then it ends up in the post office's hands at the end, whatever it's called. So my stuff automatically upgrades that from that to ground. So my packages stay in UPS's hands the entire time. They don't do that transfer. And it's also set up to automatically hold it at the local UPS
and you pay for
store.
that?
I think it was $30 for the year or something.
Oh, really? Oh,
promo
okay.
Code, yeah.
I always just get on there and just say leave it at the store.
Yeah, you can, but they don't upgrade the packages automatically.
Oh, okay.
So they upgrade. Part of it is they upgrade the packages and then whatever the other benefits online are. But I have it set to just take it to the store because we live on a busy corner. And obviously this has been set for years now. But obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, Hannah's been home during the pandemic. So certain things, if I don't feel like going to the UPS store to pick it up, I'll just change it to go to the house. So I changed it to go to the house 2 days before it's supposed to come. It said on truck for delivery, never delivered it. Checked the next day, they took it. It didn't get scanned, but they said something taking it to the facility to be held. I said I changed it to go to the house. Called them. Oh yeah, it's being held at the main UPS facility on what's that road that goes through Phoenix, the diagonal road, Grand or whatever. I said Grand and 35th Avenue or somewhere, wherever their main facility is, way out there. I was
there's one on there.
Driving out there to pick the
UPS?
Yeah. Somewhere on the west side on 30-some Avenue or something. And I thought it was in Grand. Who knows? I was I'm not driving out there. I was do you have the number for the local facility so I can make sure it's there if I do go or whatever? I'm not going to drive all the way there if the shoe's not even there. It hasn't been scanned. She was no, I'm sorry, there's not a low number. She was we can put it in the system, a request to have it re-delivered to your house tomorrow. I said, yeah, let's do that. Put the request in, never scanned again. A couple days later, I looked, return to sender. I clicked on the link that Sunika sent because they use one of those programs you click on Nike and it's that other third-party company that has the shipping or whatever. So Sunika has one of those. I look, it says, vendor requested it to be held, vendor requested it to be sent back. I was man, what? This is when I got back I was in California over the weekend, so I got back on Monday. Yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday. So I emailed Sunika in the morning. I was yo, fam, this says y'all requested this to be held and y'all requested to be sent back. What's up? And he was oh, this is a mistake. Sorry, we'll send it back to you as soon as possible, as soon as we get it. Because I told him, I was it's scheduled to be re-delivered to you today.
All right.
Haven't heard from them since yesterday morning, since that email. He was did you schedule it to be held? And I was no, my account is set up this way, but I changed it to take it to the house. And I sent him the screenshot that showed the sender requested it to be sent back. It's man, what's up? What's going on? He said he would send it back out immediately. I've got no
So did they get it back? Did it say delivered to them?
They received it.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea if it's been sent back to me.
I'm actually surprised that happened.
They either got to refund me or send me the shoe.
So they didn't refund you?
No.
I'm actually surprised that happened with them because after you cop from them, they send a follow-up email the next day hey, we want to double check.
That's what I replied to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. I was finna say, I forgot you even bought those. I'm oh, you didn't even send a picture of those. Dang.
That's why I said that text that one day, because simple, the same thing happened. That package, they ended up lost
that's
or
why
whatever.
you asked that.
He told him to refund, and then they shoes showed up 2 weeks later. I'm fam, what's up, huh? You got refunded and you kept the shoes. I got nothing.
Oh, he got both set.
And I lost the money.
See, I had lost my pairs, but it wasn't Sunika. Adidas had lost mine. It might end up getting refunded, but
the big brands.
I never had a problem with Sunika. That's crazy.
Yep. So I'm gonna have to click on it right now.
You should check the website, see if they're restocked. See if they've got a size.
Again. They owe me money, no?
They got a size 12 left. You gotta pay retail now.
Man, what? This joint, I got an email saying that it has been delivered.
What, the Sunika?
Yeah, no, just delivered off the thing. Yeah, delivered back to y'all. Current location, Sylvania, Ohio.
Maybe they'll email you back. Yo, we got it, fam.
Yeah, all right.
You know, before we talk complex sneakers, let me just do. Actually, you know what? We'll do complex. I've seen a lot of people on social media, which like always, every single year, which is one thing I wanted to make sure like emphasize was like Complex did their sneaker of the year thing, which is typically done at Complex Con, but since they're not at Complex Con, they did it online, virtually, whatever, which I hate. This is ridiculous. So they made their list. I seen a lot of people posting. You know what I saw a lot of people posting the wrong thing. They're posting the list and they were angry at the list. All right.
For what?
They're just angry, saying that none of that shouldn't be the list or something like that.
What do you mean the list? Like to get in free or something?
No. The top 10 sneakers of the year from the thing. Yeah.
Man, I thought you were talking about
No.
Summit.
No. I'm talking about Complex Con. How they used to do the panel at Complex Con, but since they
all of them.
So
Three people
everybody
on the panel had a shoe that's not even going to be on my top 10, number 1, and they were upset it was only number 7.
And David Blackman had sent me the link this morning and asked me had I watched it. I didn't even know it was up yet, so I had watched it and then I sent it to you.
The video was trash.
And he was like, he's like, man, once they said that all that stuff about Dior's, he was like, I couldn't watch it no more. He was like,
same thing.
And you know what the problem is? Well, first, I'll read the 10 that they had as like sneakers of the year and like what their number 1 sneaker of the year was. And watching the video,
6 or 5 was foolishness too.
Number
Kanye.
The way Joe LaPuma described it was like they had every person submitted their list and then like Complex had their list and they like compiled it and organized it a way to make this one sole list. It's a dumb process. Like it makes absolutely no sense.
Voted on it. Like their staff voted on it.
Yeah, whatever it was, but like they all made their individual lists. Like
the people did. But
and then they sent it to Complex.
Complex's list.
Yeah, but Joe LaPuma said like you guys got your list, and then they did whatever they did with their list, and they see who got what where and whatever, and then they organized it, whatever way it was. And
no, they didn't use those people's lists to make their list. Complex made their own list, like Complex and Soul Collectors employees.
I thought he said like they got their list and then used their list and organized it.
No, because how would end up 7 if 3 out of the 4 had it number 1?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I heard incorrectly. Whatever. But their list. So I'm just gonna read it real quick off the list.
They would have used their list, so their list would have been even worse. So.
I mean, the show. You know what? Let me just read the list of the sneakers first. Number 10, they had Double Taps, New Balance 992s, which I had never. I mean, if I was gonna pick an olive one, I'd probably pick the Jound ones, but I don't really care for those either. But the 992 model, fine. They got Yeezy Quantum,
probably better.
Whatever the first color. Number 9 was the Yeezy Quantum, that first color when they were giving them All-Star Weekend.
Sucked. Embarrassing.
They got number 8 was Travis Scott Dunks. Travis Scott Dunk SB.
Shouldn't have been on there either.
Probably no, it shouldn't have. Number 7, they had the Jordan 1 Dior.
Shouldn't have been on there either.
Number 6, they had the Jordan 4 Sale, the off-white.
Fine.
Number 5,
on my top 10, but fine.
Number 5 is Yeezy Foam Runners.
Suck. Worst shoe of the year.
Number 4, New Balance 992 Joey Fresh.
Suck.
They don't suck, but they shouldn't be in the top 10. Number 3, Jordan.
Too many different colors and swatches and whatever else. They suck. I mean, I get it. Try to do Chicago Bulls.
I like them.
Because it's for All-Star Weekend.
That's what it was supposed to be, Chicago Bulls? He failed.
Well, because the city of Chicago, and it's basketball related, so he used a bunch of reds, like Chicago Bulls red.
Did you make all that up? Or
no, they said it on the
video. Really? Okay, well, he failed because it doesn't make me think of Chicago whatsoever.
I don't know if they were right, but that's what the man said.
Number 3, they had Jordan 4 Unions, the blacks.
Head. I'm going to start calling them different brand names.
He's
Joe Lasakity.
Number 2, they had
Joe Brooks.
Number 2, they had Dunk SB Chunky Dunkies. And number 1.
Business. I mean, it's not on top 10. I understand why, but these aren't even top 10 shoes.
Number 1.
I know you agree on the 5, but it wouldn't be in my top 10 either.
I do. Now, would it
maybe
be
not number 1? No.
Maybe not number 1, but it's up there. No.
It wouldn't be nowhere near my top 10.
And number 1, they had the Jordan 5 Off-White, the black colorway.
Yeah,
now, looking at the list, how many of that 10? You know what? I won't even say all right.
I can justify at least 4 why I understand. But if you ask me how many on there would even make a top 10 for me, maybe 1, and that would probably be the Sale 4. And like at that point, to me, it would just be because it's just a fire clean shoe. It's not like he jumped out the window with the design. He made it all one color. Like,
the way they described it on the show.
Yeah, he was like, he takes things and makes it chops it up or whatever they said. Like, fam, it's all one color Jordan 4.
But see, that was the problem with the thing, which I never saw anybody complain about. They're complaining about the wrong thing. Everybody that I see on IG, on social media, everybody that's complaining about their list, that's not the issue with this. The issue is the panel. Like, fam, that panel is nonsense.
Goofy, yeah.
Okay. And David Blackman, shout out to him, made a great point. He's like, Sue Bird is a Nike athlete. Like, what is she gonna say about these other sneakers on there? She wasn't saying nothing about it. And look, let me tell you something. Regardless of,
let's not focus only on the lady who was on the thing.
I'm not, but I'm just saying it
would have been the same thing if they had a lady. No. She can only speak on Nike.
But I'm saying, yes, but typically those panels are usually about like 7 people, 8 people. This was 4 people. Actually, it was 3 people in Joe LaPuma, okay?
No, it was 4.
Who was the other one?
Conceited, Yachty.
Fat Joe.
And Joe.
Fam, Sue Bird and Fat Joe are basically Nike people. I've never seen Fat Joe talk about any other sneaker besides Jordans and Nikes.
No, well,
ever.
He talked about the Packer 99. Now,
he did.
He talked about it because he probably knows Mike Packer.
He
Mike
did.
Packer gave it to him.
That's a problem as well because a lot of the stuff they're talking about is like relationship-based type stuff. Now look, Yachty himself.
Yeah, but yes, you're right. But the Packer might be the best one of all of them.
It's fire. It's fire. That's true. But like,
it's better than Joe Freshgoods by far. Now,
by far.
Now I realize they didn't. They clearly didn't try as hard, but they didn't need to because they hit the home run.
No, like look, I have an issue with like people saying, "Well, I got them, but I ain't wearing them." I mean, typically I don't wear New Balances, but like if I did, this would be the one. You can't be on a panel like this. Now, for the sneakerhead listener, thank you. Like I know they have these people because of clicks and likes and whoever. Now, look, Yachty, there are a lot of people who will ride for Yachty. Yachty music, whatever, it's fine. But Yachty himself, like he was like laying in the bed, like talking on the thing. I can't stand somebody like that constantly having the opportunity when they're like not even trained. Like, I just made this like 30 seconds ago. And like talking in the camera, face all in the camera. That dumb talk, like this young dumb talk like that. Well, I mean, I got him, but I was like, I don't even know. Like I probably, you know what? I just hating. I'm like, get this clown off of here. Now, you got Kashief. Fam, come on, man. That joint said Kashief is a wildin' out rapper and a comedian. You know? Now, do you got a lot of sneakers? Of course. Here's one of the main issue was the panel. Like the panel was utter nonsense. Fat Joe said, which David Blackman had made the point to point out, was he said he thought the whole point of sneaker collecting was as hard as it gets, the harder it is. Yeah. No, that eliminates us. Like that eliminates a lot of us regular people. They need to stop talking to these people. That might have been the worst panel I've ever seen in my. I would rather listen to DJ Clark Kent than any of those people on the panel, bro. Because at least we know Clark Kent wears and talks about a variety of sneakers.
Yeah.
Now, his opinion is clearly, he thinks his opinion is the only opinion on earth that matters. Right. But Fat Joe's sitting there like, it just doesn't count with these people. Like, and Sue Bird's a seated athlete.
I'm not convinced that Fat Joe knows anything about sneakers. I know
I'm not either.
A sneaker store.
I'm not either.
He was on sneakers, whatever it was.
No.
At the bottom of the shoe years ago, but I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced either. No. He said they thought the whole purpose was to buy something and pull it out 5 years later.
And Yachty want to put Witherspoon strings on there and on his top 10.
And Conceited Man. I think Conceited Man brought it up and Yachty said, "Oh yeah, he's been killing it."
You want to talk about something that sucks?
That stuff
literally sucks.
I don't know if I think the shoe is that bad, but it sucks.
Fam, I had it. It sucks. Fam, trust me.
I know it sucks.
It sucks.
I just thought the show, it's not.
Now, colors pop on it because it's a white shoe, a bunch of colors, but what's the point? The strings drag on the ground.
I think that's the point.
And how? What's that supposed to do?
Look, I haven't seen one in person yet. Every time I see it, I'm like, it's not that bad. It's goofy. It's whatever.
Damn, trust me, the materials are bad. Everything about the shoe is awful.
Their infinity for Dior ones was just way too high for me. It's way too high. I don't even think...
The shoe is nice. I'll say that. The shoe is very nice.
It's nice. I don't think we're allowed to like Dior ones like that. I just don't think so.
You can.
But
like everyone's argument was like, oh my God, look at the materials. Look how nice it, like fam, it was handmade in Italy. Like no wonder. That's not a reason to put it number on the top 10 list.
Fat Joe said there's only 2 sneakers that matter, and one, he doesn't wear dunks whatsoever. Chunky Dunkies and Dior ones. Okay, like, if you don't wear
Chunky
dunks...
Dunky may not be a top 10 dunk of the year, and that includes SBs and regular. It may not be a top 10 SB of the year. I can name 5 SBs off the top of my head that came out that are better than that.
Better, or rather, you'd rather have?
To me, they're better.
I will say Chunky Dunkies is a kid shoe.
It's tacky and stupid. What's the point?
It's tacky and a kid shoe, but it looks a lot better now than like I did when it first came out. Like there's a few people I've seen wear it. I'm like,
and one of them argued like, oh, fam, the packaging, everything. Fam, the shoe itself has nothing to do with the packaging. You're doing top 10 shoes, not top 10 like all around everything, include the packaging, laces, whatever. That shoe is not a top 10 SB to me.
I just don't know why. I mean, you can't. You know what's funny is when they went over through the list, like they said their own list that they had made. Fat Joe had Strange Loves on his list, which I was like, okay, whatever. Like that's
someone sent them to him. He had no idea she was even coming out.
Of course, but I'm just saying, like the way they acted when somebody said the way he acted when the Travis Scott dunk or whatever, he was like, you got to be on drugs to not have that on your list. And I was like, no, that's relationship based talk. Like, don't do that. Like, none of that stuff, whatever. I don't care about the list of sneakers. That's what I care about. I'm just sick and tired of seeing people get the opportunity that none of us are convinced know anything about sneakers. Not have sneakers, not can buy sneakers, not get see the sneakers, to know anything. Fat Joe, come on. And the video, I get it. Fam, it looked like Joe LaPuma was like PlayStation 5 and everybody else was like Super Nintendo and Nintendo. Like Joe LaPuma's camera was, I'm talking crystal clear, okay? Right. Everybody else, Fat Joe sitting there, I got a Fat Joe show and his camera looked like Atari.
They're probably on their cell phones. Like,
oh my God.
No.
I'm not mad at Complex. So that's the thing. I'm not mad at the complex list. The list is literally a complex list. If you had to make a complex list, this is what it's going to be.
Well, their list is always going to be what sells, what people want. I mean, that's what it is. If Chunky Dunkies didn't sell, no one would care. It wouldn't be on there.
Chunky Dunkies are for children.
And why they think Off-White 5s is number 1, I don't. That makes it doesn't compute to me. It's not a bad shoe. We've talked about this, but number 1. Damn, the entire year number 1.
I'm not going to say yes and no.
Don't do that.
Fam,
you know better.
I didn't care for them whatsoever. See, your issue is the holes on the side, the little window thing. And let me tell you, you're going to come around to those.
That's not the issue.
Let me tell you why you're going to come around to those, because lately...
I already said it's a nice shoe.
No. You're going to come around a little bit stronger for them because you've been fiending for a metallic black 5 lately. So you're gonna come back around to it. Let me tell you what makes this fun. That Off-White 5 is the only wearable Jordan 5 that exists. Period. It's the only wearable one. The shoe weighs nothing besides the sole.
So
it's thin.
That's something that
period.
Somebody on YouTube talked about that, and I noticed that like normal Jordan 5 has the puffy on both sides, and that one doesn't. It's thin. So yes, that part they got right.
When I saw it in person in Seattle, I thought it sucked before I saw it in person. I saw homeboy wearing it at that little alley that had the gum on the wall. I seen a homeboy standing there. I was like, them is crazy. I said, Rocio, I know you know what this is, but them is crazy. Them is dramatically better than what I thought.
Just trade Travis Scott's for those instead.
Because those are a grip.
They're worth about the same thing, I would imagine.
Travis Scott 6 is only worth maybe like $556, if that.
I'm about to check right now.
That Jordan 5 Off-White got to be about $800-900.
I bet you it's the same.
All right, well, if it's the same, let me know, man. Hook it up. Yo, tell Bruce, send me his, and I'll send him mine. Pause. You show me his, I'll show you mine.
I'm not touching that. Pause.
Let's do it. I'm not touching that one. Okay.
What size you got?
I got a 9.5 and a 10.
You have 2?
Yes. I wore one and I have a DS pair. That's why I said I'll give a DS pair.
Where'd you get the other one from?
I don't remember it.
You're a bad person.
I told Curtis, I said, I got 2.
You don't be telling stuff.
I thought I said that. What was funny? Oh, no, I told him don't say nothing.
And you be telling, you be trying to claim.
I said that today, though.
You be asking why I don't call you my best friend and you do stuff like that.
I said that today.
Now you have your answer.
Because I said I'll give somebody a DS pair, and they were like, you don't have a DS pair. I said, oh, no, I have another pair.
You're a bad person, though.
Anyways, But yeah, that's complex list.
Oh, yeah, they did
Ooh,
shoot.
Canelo is fighting. Okay,
They did shoot up a little bit.
shoot up a bit, shoot up a lot. What are they?
Well, in my size, they're super high, but your size, no. They went up, but not.
What are they in my size?
Clicked off the page like an idiot. So like 7.5, 8 are like around 730, and then I was
God.
like, all right, cool. When I went to 9.5, 900.
Nope, no, thank you. Shoot up a bit.
Travis Scott's are 650 though.
Yeah, they gotta put money on top.
250.
I ain't got it.
Oh, you got it. You got 2. I mean, what you talking about? You ain't got it. You probably pay resale for that other one.
I don't know.
See, you be doing stuff.
Maybe I don't have 2.
You don't be telling them.
You know, I gotta go look in the closet, B. I found some.
Yeah, you probably gonna find like
Fire!
Yeezy 2 in there.
You want to talk about would feel crazy? I probably faint. We would go straight to StockX. Listener suggestions. Like I said, I appreciate everybody.
Them joints delivered, unlike your white glove service to the.
Oh yeah, no, I'm taking them myself. I'm like knocking on the door. Hey, Don. Imagine asking for Don at the door. Listener suggestions. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who listens, like, subscribe to the podcast. Go to thesneakthis.com if you have an idea for a top 10, a topic, anything you want us to discuss, touch on, or ask us a question. We will try to get it on the show. If it's something we've talked about numerous times or something we've talked about extreme depth, I will just send you the link to that episode because we will not talk about it again. But the homie John Jay Garch, he said I didn't have to say his name, but he's on IG. Everything will be on the screen. He asked us. He said, you know, with him being 44, 43, the homie being 44, he says, you know, you're in the 40s and me getting there soon enough. What's too old? You know, how old is too old to be a sneakerhead?
Fam, don't be out here wearing them like Yeezy, crocodile, alligator, dinosaur slides and talking about their top 10. That's how you know when you too old to do stuff. No, don't do that.
You too
Joe
old
LaPuma
if
got
you
no
wear
business
those?
doing that because I know he probably old too. He probably 35 at least. He got no business putting that in the top 10 shoes of the year.
He didn't put that in there.
Complex did.
Yeah, but he said he said this had nothing to do with him. He said this is that, and they put him on the show to talk about it.
Yeah, but he's part of the staff. He needs to be slapped in half.
You know what it is? I was talking when I was, shout out to the homie John Radner on Sneaker Dads podcast. I talked about it like, I look at it like with us, like, it's like gangs. It's like Crips, and then you got little factions. You know, you got other Crip gangs and other Crip hoods. Like, the sneaker community is the gang, all right? We're in the sneaker community. As long as you stay in your hood, you all right, huh? Like, if you the cook group, you stay in your cook group, cats, you good. But once the cook group starts leaking over into the OGs, that's when you start having issues. Me and George consider ourselves, I mean, we're OG, like we're OGs in the sneaker game, all right? And we had to learn, it's hard sometimes, but I've had to learn that like stuff that I see people in the other factions of the gang, the sneaker community gang, do, I had to stop letting it bother me. When I see people take out all their sneakers and post them, they drive all their sneakers to the beach and post them on the beach next to the ocean, that would literally drive me nuts. That would ruin my day sometimes. I'd be so angry. But I was like, you know what? He's part of a different gang in the sneaker community that I'm not part of. I would never do that. Me, never do that. George would never do that. We would never do something like that. The homies we know would never. One, because we lazy, because we definitely ain't packing up all them shoes to take them to the beach anywhere. But
I'm not taking pictures of shoes to even list them on websites to sell,
I
let
hate
alone
that.
to put them on.
That's the one reason why I use StockX, so I don't take a picture of nothing.
People probably wonder why I always like post stuff on Twitter, Boost Knob Twitter, like got him or whatever. The only reason I post that, I'm not bragging. The only reason I post that is at the app interaction so I can continue to win.
I hope they know that by now. They should know that. We've talked about it numerous times on this podcast. But do I feel like you could be too old to be a sneakerhead? No. Somebody sent me a picture of that man. You know that old man to be covered in Supreme and stuff and wear on.
He's in Germany. You know?
Fam, that man, first of all, that man is being exploited by probably his nephew.
Yeah.
So like, nah, that doesn't count. Okay. Now, essentially what we're talking about here is clothes and
His
sneakers.
fists are fired, but yeah, he's being exposed. Exploited.
I will say that, like, I don't know if you can be too old to be into sneakers, because if you're in your 40s, and I don't want to be old sneakerhead, like, these came out when I saw them in the originals. They did. Like, if somebody in their 50s is walking around wearing Jordan 4s, you can't, they're not doing anything that younger people are doing. Like, you're still doing, like, so that's why it doesn't make sense. Now, if you see a 50-year-old man running around wearing a Lele Mays, maybe
Listen,
maybe.
The thing to me is,
I'm never stopping.
If you like sneakers, whatever, but don't be a social media thought.
That's the thing.
Like 45 years old. Don't do that.
That's what it is. That's a good point.
Like
it's the social media thing. Like, you can't be old man on there doing it. I'm not gonna say his name. What? Oh no, I wasn't even talking. But like, it was funny because last night me was talking. Shout out to. He might be like, yo, but he was like, and we're all like, I'm older than them, but they're in their 30s, and they were talking about LaMelo Ball balling for the Heat and for the Hornets. And I said, okay,
now
relax. I said, relax. He's not balling, all right. He's doing a few little smooth things here and there around the back pass. All right, that was
stuff
cool.
That gets on social media.
Stuff that's cool, because I was like, fam, you know what's funny? That around the back pass. For some odd reason, looking at it, I was like, when the last time I seen somebody throw?
Oh, no. What bothered me about that was legitimate NBA scouts. Like, people have Twitter accounts and follow NBA as their job. Tweeted, like, LaMelo Ball put the NBA on notice with that around the back.
And I was like...
Man, if you don't shut the F up, put the NBA on notice. Fam has 0 points on 5 shots, 4 assists, and 4 turnovers. Yes, he had 10 rebounds. He's 6'7" with long arms. Get out of here, huh?
Goes, yeah, I'm definitely got a cop a jersey. And I was like, what?
Damn,
fam.
Big Baller Brown instead.
No, fam. And this is, this is us talking. This is us being truthful with each other. This is the homies. And I was like, fam, you're closer to 40. You about to buy a 19-year-old kid jersey. Like, go buy a throwback. If you got to buy a jersey, you got to buy a Mitchell and Ness. Like, I couldn't imagine wearing a 19-year-old kid and my son is 11 or 12 and I'm wearing a 19-year-old. I'm a grown man with gray.
Yeah, I think, but that's like, it's not so much sneakers. That's like you're saying.
It's not sneakers.
Young people
but
stuff.
but see, that to me is like young people stuff.
I remember seeing blogs from like 10 years ago when like old men would wear NFL, because that's the most egregious thing. These old men who cop NFL jerseys and wear like cargo shorts, tuck the jersey in the cargo shorts and wear mandals to the like Patriots game, or like every team has those fans.
Everybody has one of those.
But it was a picture of like the Patriots fan. He had a like Tom Brady jersey or something tucked into khaki cargo shorts with like those strap mandals. You know what I mean? Like them hiking sandals.
I think
we call them mandals. I mean,
I mean, you see that all the time.
Embarrassing, huh?
So look, I don't think you could be too old for it. I think it's just like you gotta not make a mistake. You just can't make a mistake. You can't be a thought on social media, like George said. And you just gotta understand, like, the game is the game too. Like, I understand, like, every once in a while you see, like, like the homie Jim Malloy, shout out to Jim, me and him text quite often, and he was like, he had to have Balvins, and he got Balvins. Now, that to me is something that, like, none of us our age should be wearing, but every once in a while you can do it. Now, if he's on, you don't see Jim on social media and stuff like that, so he ain't like, ooh, look at me, whatever. So it's fine. I don't think you could be too old. I'm never stopping because I'm clearly addicted to it. Like, I'm not stopping whatsoever.
I mean, and I'm not even talking about social media where you just like posting a picture of the shoe you picked up.
Yeah, you know what
TikToks
I mean.
and doing videos and
doing stuff like that. That's different. You just post what you wore today. That's fine. But if you like,
like honestly, I mean, I know Skate sells a lot of stuff on his IG, but the like outfit grid or how he's doing the videos now
fine.
where he like goes and opens a drawer, get everything out. That's dope to me.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like you can do it a certain way. How old is Skate?
I mean, I'm assuming younger than me, but that's because I'm old. So
I'm assuming younger than me too. Maybe same age.
Who knows? It's gonna be similar.
Shout out to the homie Skate. He actually got me a hat too the other day from a locker room in Downey. That green one with the big pink 75th patch. That was fire. I'm getting sick and tired of pants for hats.
Watermelon coming, so I'm.
Oh, pre-order?
Yeah, we haven't got those yet.
Holy crap, we haven't got those yet? I'm about to cancel those, B.
Why?
Got too many green hats.
Fam, I mean, it's Hat Club exclusive. Why you probably sell it for $100 when it comes in?
I think I already have watermelons.
Unless you bought it from a different store, you didn't get it from
I got them from Hat Club. They post the restocks and stuff every once in a while. Like, yo, we got some. I have watermelons.
Oh, well.
I have watermelons. I got plenty of green with pink. I got pink with blue under.
It's way better than green eggs and ham. Way better.
Way better. It's the same green.
The green's the same, but the logo on the LA is bigger. And what I noticed is the bigger LA fits the hat better.
I need more of these with this on here.
Nah, you ain't getting that.
The LA side patches and the LA logo is just, it's basic. It's too basic.
Not getting that. That's the one with the like, what's that material?
Gold metallic.
Not that. You freak.
Translucent, iridescent. You right? Cloak.
Yeah, you're not getting that no more.
It doesn't matter. I just want this side patch and more
It's all
B.
Brooklyn. It's not. You're not gonna get LA.
I'm just
with that.
really tired of saying, like you said, the Angels
You
hats.
can get this one, fam.
I'm
I'm about to show you.
I'm
I
about
got
to-
the Brooklyn Robins on
As
deck.
soon as the year is over, I'm about to be wearing all my hats. That one's a little too smooth. You know? It's kind of fire though. No?
that velour, I was like, man, what?
Or
Or whatever
like
it is.
baseball pimps.
I'll tell you right now, what I don't like is when it's my team on the front, but the side patch is a specific team. Like this one side patch is Boston Red Sox World Series. Why is a Brooklyn Robins / Dodgers hat have Red Sox World Series patch?
Was it the World Series game?
It would, yeah. But why would I wear that?
How was the World Series conducted like back then? Like, did they only play at the stadium?
wasn't alive, man.
Yeah, but okay. Don't act like you don't have this knowledge of random stuff like
I
that.
have no idea.
So, like back then, World Series, like, did it only play in one stadium?
Oh no, I'm assuming they traveled.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, fam, you seen
What year is this? Like, they didn't have
You
planes.
seen what's that? Yeah, they
Or
did.
they'd have.
You seen that? What's that? League of Our Own.
Yeah.
With them ladies, even them ladies was getting it in on travel. B.
They were driving a bus though. They're not taking no.
rickety, no?
They weren't taking no bus all the way from. Oh, you know, Brooklyn and Boston, maybe.
I mean, it wasn't like a lot of
I guess so.
stuff in existence like back in those days.
Green Book.
You're an actual fool.
Listener suggestions.
Actual
Have you seen that movie? That was a good movie.
108 comments on this velour hat thing. Man, I seen some with comment like 4 comments.
The hat is alright. Listener suggestion. Shout out to the homie Jay Woofer. I guess it's Woofer. You know what? I feel like I'm missing part of his name on here. I want to double check. It's on screen. Whatever it is, it's on screen. Shout out to him. He's the homie. He asked, are there anything currently, because you had said last week you only cop new releases now.
On what?
Sneakers. Like you don't buy anything in the past anymore. And how we used to talk about like how we were looking for stuff like, oh, I'm trying to find this, I'm trying to find
Oh
that.
yeah, I don't go back and look for it, but I still have a list on like on Goat's page. You have a list of wants, or like on StockX, they have a list of shoes you can
Well,
find.
he actually said any past releases or anything that we're on the hunt for, still looking for, or would still like to
Turbo
buy.
green ones and
That's this year or last year.
I mean, still like no. Actually,
What else you got?
2018. I think.
Lava Asics.
In my watch list, yeah, I still got.
I still got Lava Asics. Those are going up in price too.
Volcanoes, not
Volcanoes, you right?
Still got those. I still got
You know
what's
what?
NMD? Nice Kicks NMD.
Oh, Nice Kicks.
Still got that.
I guess I should have bought those ones from the homie.
Still got Gundam 98s.
You don't want those?
Still got, yeah, I do.
Nah.
But not for $350. I just want them for retail.
Nah.
Yeah, I still want them.
98s
but
are
they'll,
whack.
They'll restock again. Oh, they're not. Fam,
No,
we got those 98s from Jay. Those joints are fire.
Yeah, but they're
Now,
too wide.
Colors, but they're
They're
fire.
too wide on my foot. No.
Schwang, by the way, not Schwang. Schwang.
You never wear those 98s.
You right. I don't own them anymore. Sorry, Jay. I think he knew that though. Fam, them joints sat in my closet for so long, and I was like, can't do it.
I got two 98s. I got those Year of the Chinas or whatever, Chinese New Year's, and I got those ones, and both DS.
Yeah, you could wear the China one. It's terrible.
No
You could wear the other
way.
one, though.
That China one is wild.
That's what I said. It's terrible.
Oh,
You
I
could
didn't
wear
say
the-
terrible. It's wild.
No, it is. But you could wear the other one. The orange one is wearable. Like if I had it today, right now,
You know,
I
I
probably.
wore it one time.
But like I was like, fam, I'm never gonna wear this.
I think I wore it one time. You know what we haven't bought and we need to buy, which is kind of disgraceful. We haven't.
Hold on.
Is Patchwork Vans.
Yeah. I bought them for Hannah. They're still at the house. Actually, I need to sell them, but she ain't gonna wear it.
Yeah, but we need them. They're cheap in our price. But why haven't we bought
I
them?
don't know about that.
160. You said you'd pay 200 if you really want a
Yeah,
van.
160 until you look or get all the fees off.
All the fees is what, 189?
Fam, I don't know.
Like for me, I still haven't gotten to the point to where I will pay over $100 for vans.
Fam, I looked at my thing. I got Cool Gray 4s for $148 shipped from.
You are a weird person,
In my
huh?
size, Cool Gray 4s in my size for $148 shipped, and I did not keep them.
Do you know for
What
how
is wrong
long
with
and
you?
how many episodes you talked about Cool Gray 4s as I trashed them, and then as soon as you got them, you shipped them joints off?
The problem was
You didn't even wait on it. You didn't even like think about it.
I hadn't seen them with sail colored laces, which was that's my problem.
White laces, white or
Nah,
sale,
sail better.
whatever.
Sail's better, but that's my fault.
Yeah, that's why I went back and bought them. I got them worn once or twice for retail.
Yeah, that's my fault. So
that's super fault. You probably sell Grinches now. I'm like, man.
Definitely ain't selling those.
I didn't see Grinches with red laces. and Grinches?
Red laces
no. Grinches need the green laces look better in Grinches. Yeah. You can only put the red laces in during December 1st through the 31st. That's it.
Guess what? I'm going to get my pair before Christmas.
We'll see. Because the shipping has been wild lately. All right. Even for Nike, wild.
Nike does 2 days, fam. I'm good.
That 2 days turned into like 2.5 days now, huh? You get it at like 10 o'clock at night. I got some Nike at 10 o'clock at night. I was like, man, they good. I love Nike. Yeah, like I said, I'm looking for Lava Asics still. I'm looking for Volcano Asics, Jelly 5s. I still look at Patchworks every single day.
And I sold Blues, Ronnie Fikes.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm giving. Oh, yeah. Okay. So. All right.
Had to. I wasn't gonna wear it.
Yeah, nah. They
ashy. You know?
Oh no, me. You had the same color. Them joints were smooth.
Yeah, we did. They're ashy.
I just don't know how you wear those.
And the box is way too small for a Gel Light 3. And there was not enough paper in it. I don't get it. Nothing about the thing made sense. There's not enough paper in here. The box is too small. I was like, nothing about this shoe makes sense.
I'm still on the hunt for Air Grudges. You guys have seen me wear them before. Maybe I'll post a picture on the screen, but it's a rare sneaker. Came out around 94, 95. I have a pair, but they're beat, and I don't know why Nike won't retro them. I do not get it.
If I get Turbo Blues, I might stop the hunt for Turbo Greens. But if I don't get Turbo Blues, then I'm going to be... They're probably not even called Turbo Blues, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right?
And those ones, I think we'd be fine if we pay the $320, like whatever we could find them for first. Like, we should do that.
Man, I don't know if you've heard, but I'm the sneakers god lately.
All right. You see what happened? You get one pair of Grinches and you start wilding out. Man. Don't make me hate. Don't take me. See, I was like, oh, I'm happy, George. God, don't make me do that. Man. And I would never in a million years be that guy. I used to couldn't stand those people that would be like, congrats. Fam, relax. Like, he didn't graduate from college. Like, he got a pair of shoes.
But, you mean other people saying that?
Yeah, other people be like, yo, congrats, fam.
One thing you'll never
didn't have
see
a baby.
Yeah, I don't do that congrats stuff. But one thing you'll never, ever see me do is thanking Nike on social media.
Never in a billion years.
The only reason I post it, like, look at my new pickup, is because someone told me. Again, we had Sock Jig on the show. He talked about it, and then I got confirmation from someone who has a Nike relationship that all them clicks and likes and stuff does work.
I like them. I don't send them as much as I do.
What's that?
Like share them or whatever, but I do like them.
I click everything now.
Well, I share my wins, but I don't win enough. So
no, but I'm saying like if they come out with a new story, like not the ones where it's like
you be sending all that stuff, no?
Huh?
You be sending
I send the one where they have the catalog of the old stuff, but I don't send the ones where it's like, look at my pickups, or what's the one where they like style my shoe,
drop offs or something.
I don't do that one. But if I do it, I just click the thing and just put the phone to the side and just let it run through. I don't sit there and like look at it. The one I've been doing lately though is when like what's the name, Michael Jordan's son, not Jeffrey, the other one.
Oh, I watched that one. Marcus
doing them live things. And I just put it to the side and let it play the whole time. And every once in a while, like they'll put the post up on the picture, just click that to answer the thing. I don't pick a shoe. I just click whatever, and I just hit that like fire thing like there's a bunch of times. Make sure they get them.
You a social media thought. You be on Nike IG Live.
Get some clicks in, B.
Man, I see Marcus Jordan.
Hey, it paid off. If this is what got me Grinches, it paid off.
I see Marcus Jordan.
Fact, we should talk about what you said last week after this.
What?
When you said Nike give you like a win, then you good for the entire year. Now, someone said that today.
I didn't say that.
No, you did. You said, because you were like...
I said Rico said that.
No. You were talking about like Nike gives you a win. What you going to do? Sell it anyways? And then you
that's the lawyer. That's a sneaker loyalty thing.
All right. So what I'm saying is like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to complain.
Of course not.
I want Clivers. I want Taupe Haze 4s, things that are coming out soon. But if I don't get it, I'm good. I had got no Kobe's the entire year. Got one Kobe, fam. Gucci Man.
Okay, yes, Gucci Man.
You know what Gucci Man even himself calls himself Gucci Mane sometimes and Gucci Man sometimes?
It is Gucci Mane. M-A-N-E?
Yeah, but he also says Gucci Man. It makes no sense.
Look, man, you gotta switch it up. No? Sometimes you gotta wear the red laces. Sometimes you gotta wear the green laces.
I guess so.
But yeah, I see Marcus Jordan on like Twitter, like, thank you, Nike. Fam, you're Michael Jordan's son. They should be saying thank you. What do you think? Yo, thank you guys for watching me on Nike Live. You're Michael Jordan's son, for goodness sake. Thank you. Sometimes I be feeling like, you know what? Oop, never mind. I'm about to say something really whack. That was it for listener suggestions. Like I said, the top 10 will be from the homie It's Ricky P. We're doing top 10 Elite City jerseys or whatever they're called, edition jerseys. Real quick, next week we're doing Sneak Diss Awards. We will be having Rico and Andy in the building. We would have 5 in the building, but we don't have 5 mics in here. Plus, just not. So sorry, Blanc. That's the family.
Yes,
but
that's the way you told him.
That's the family. Well, I figure he'll listen. I don't want to break his heart, but
You couldn't just text him.
Yeah, I could have, but that's the homie. Shout out to Blanc. He'll be on next year. So let's finalize these categories, okay? Just real quick, because I need to start making the stuff for the episode so I don't have to do it. Get up as fast as possible. So Sneak Diss Sneaker Awards will be December 26th. We will be doing, how many pairs do we do? Do we 4? Like 4 for each category?
5, I think.
Well, it was 5 because we have 5 people here. It's only 4 now.
What do you mean? We each pick 4 or go 4?
No, I mean, like, we all say our list and then we would agree on it.
Yeah.
But how many would be in the category for listeners to vote for?
4 or 5.
Okay. Are we doing 5 now? Because there's only 4 of us.
Yeah. I think it was always 5, even when it was 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I might have to double check that, but okay.
I'm pretty sure it was.
All right.
Well, I mean, that's just an arbitrary number. Like 5 is like the
Right.
standard or whatever.
So then we're doing 5 sneakers for the listeners to vote on for each category in all these categories. So Sneaker Rookie of the Year, clearly that one's a good one, right?
Yep.
Sneaker Rookie of the Year. Underrated Sneaker of the Year, that one's good.
Yeah.
Overrated Sneaker of the Year, that one's good.
Yep.
Collab of the Year, that one's good. And I got a good one for that collab of the year that might be getting overlooked by you guys.
I doubt it.
Non-Nike Adidas of the year, is that still good? Because I feel like New Balances and other stuff will never get brought up unless it's part of the collab,
it needs to be
underrated
in
or
there,
overrated.
but I feel like it should have a different name.
It does. I hate the name. Other brand of the year, Junior Varsity. And I'm sorry, New Balance is varsity. New Balance has surpassed Adidas.
Asics came back too.
That's debatable.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's very debatable. The only Asics we bought this year were Ronnie Fives, which are the only Asics we buy all the time.
No, but that doesn't mean that other ones didn't come out. Other ones came out too.
Like what?
But New Balance is right.
New Balance is Adidas. New Balance, Steph Curry brand. I've seen that thing said, the best is yet to come, or whatever it said.
New Balance has better silhouettes than Adidas does.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, because they're all historical. I don't think they're coming out with anything new. That's
Even how they
when
use...
you let people collab and do other materials, man, fire.
Yeah, but like Adidas, I can't remember when the last time you seen suede on an Adidas? Like, do they use suede?
Yeah, that one Boost shoe that I had, I mean, it was a couple years old, but that one Boost shoe I have is suede. The one that I was like super hyped for, and they put it as part of that pack too. They did the one in the orange colorway in that pack. What was it?
I don't know.
What's the tattoo Andy got? Goku's and stuff.
Oh, those are suede?
Nah, but what's that show?
Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, the one that was in that pack that was orange is the same model as the one I have. That one has suede on it. And then all those were suede. They had to change the name because they got sued. It has Boost. They remade
Night Joggers?
Yeah. Nah, way before that. Anikis.
Oh, that's right. I
Nikes got
forgot about
suede.
those. God, you see how long ago that was? They don't even make those anymore.
They do, but I don't know if they make them, but they changed the name. It's not a Nike because someone told them like it was a cease and desist, or maybe it was a name of a prior shoe or something.
Oh, I thought it was like...
They changed the name from Nike to whatever.
So we'll do non-Nike Adidas of the year, but we got to call it something else. Other brands, I don't know. Something else. Jordan 1 of the year. I don't want to do that anymore. I was big on having that in there. I don't want that in there.
Jordan 1 of the year?
Yeah.
No, just do Jordan of the year.
Okay, good. But, and then we got Jordan of the year. But then you said Dunk of the year. I don't want to do Dunk of the year.
I think it should be.
I don't think so. Why?
Well, then it's going to have to be more than 5 Nike shoes because look how many shoes you're going to have.
No. You're under the assumption of that. Like, I don't...
What do you mean?
Like, I don't plan on picking 5 dunks.
I'm not saying 5 dunks, but I'm saying what if 3 are dunks or what if 4 are dunks?
I don't plan on agreeing on 3 or 4 dunks.
Fam, what if everyone else does? I mean, you don't. I mean, I
don't think
one
so.
Out of 4.
Dunk of the year and not having Jordan 1 of the year doesn't make any sense to me.
It does because it was the year of the dunk. It wasn't the year of the Jordan 1. Like, yes, plenty of Jordan 1s came out because they're always going to make Jordan 1s. But they hadn't made... When was the last time they even made SP dunks before this year? Can you think of one?
SBs?
Like, no, SP dunks. Sportswear dunks before this year. Like, maybe a high from 2016, 2017? I can't think of any dunk lows that came out that within the last... maybe 2016 was the last time.
Fine, we'll do dunks. We'll see.
They're only going to be 5 shoes anyways. You already said it's 5. It's not 10.
Nike of the year, I guess. Adidas of the year. We still want to do that?
Is your concern there's not enough Nikes to do it? If you take
my
dunks
concern
out,
is that we're under the assumption that if we only had Nike of the year, they'd be majority of dunks.
I think it would be.
I don't think so.
I think it would be.
I would only pick one sportswear dunk and one SB dunk to even of consideration.
Do SB of the year, and then Nike can be sportswear dunks and whatever else. That makes sense. Nike SB of the year, because it could be Blazers. What's the other one?
Okay, fine. Let's do that then. Nike SB of the year. SB.
It can be any SB model.
Any SB. Blazers, anything. SB of the year. I like that.
Because didn't they do SB trainers this year too or something?
They did a few things. Blazers definitely. Okay, so then SB of the year, Nike of the year, which will include sportswear dunks.
SB dunks from the list. I'm telling you, the Nike thing would be at least 3 or 4 dunks. I'm telling you.
And then Adidas of the year.
No one's going to agree on. I'm going to bring up Neptunes. Obviously, no one's going to agree on it because it came out only in Korea. But everyone's going to agree on Plum. So that's 1.
I might not.
Fam, yeah, you are. If you do that on purpose because of that,
it's not on purpose.
Yes, it is.
No, because it wouldn't be. No.
Then you're lying.
Oh no. You're right. For Nike, if we're adding the Nike sportswear dunk, I would do it for Nike. I wouldn't have done it for dunks. I don't think. I'm lying.
Fam, what are you talking about?
Are we doing Adidas of the year?
Yes.
Okay. Are we doing Yeezy of the year? Or are we gonna just leave Yeezy and Adidas because it's been so whack?
Keep it split.
Dang. All right. And then sneaker of the year, obviously.
Listen, for the last 3 years, we've done both of those, and they've always been whack. It's going to stay
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 categories, 5 shoes each.
There were enough brand new Yeezys that came out. Like, one of them might put those dinosaur Yeezys on. Who knows? There's enough Yeezys that came out to keep the one they Complex put in their top 10.
Snow boot or raffle foams.
Yeah.
I think Waddy said it's the most comfortable piece of foam he's ever wore. How much foam have you wore?
Well, yeah, I remember when he said he keeps it. He wears it all the time. He keeps it right. He looks like it's right there. Are you wearing it like out of respect to Kanye, or what's the point? Because is someone who paid $400 or $500 for those wearing them, or are they just buying them to hold to like hope the value goes up even more? I don't. Those are reselling for $400 or $500. People are paying that much and then putting it on their foot.
Fam.
Why?
He said at the end of the show, that's it. I'm going to buy Dior's today. You shouldn't be on a sneaker panel if you could do that. If you can go buy Dior's today, you shouldn't be on a sneaker panel. To me. I'm sorry. If you could be like, 8,000.
There's a lot of people that could get on there that have money, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. They shouldn't have these people on there.
But it's a celebrity show. I understand why they have to pick celebrities.
Right, and which is why I said, I get it, sneakerhead who's going to tell me, well, they do it for clicks. I get why they're there, but
I'm not even making that point. I'm saying the company is literally based on following celebrities around. That's how the company made their money.
Blech.
I mean, now I understand the argument that Sue Bird's a signed athlete, so she can't even talk about the other stuff. That's a good point. I understand the point about Fat Joe is a sneaker store owner who probably knows nothing about sneakers. That's a good point. Conceited owns a lot of shoes, but I guess I don't think he's like all that funny. I mean, I've never seen him do it like a stand-up.
Funny? That's my first time ever hearing him referred to as comedian. There's not like another podcast coming in there, is it?
I have no idea. I don't even think it's 8 yet.
Because no one said anything.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
2 minutes.
We still got a lot of stuff to talk about.
We got a list.
We got NFL picks.
Oh, all right.
All right, let's do NFL picks. Games.
Terrible.
Woo. NFL picks. What's the games? NFL is so whack. You got the Washington football team about to win the division.
Chargers at Raiders Thursday Night Football.
Raiders.
Chargers by 1 million. The Raiders might get a bounce by firing the defensive coordinator.
They're going to get hyped.
They might, but they got, Ruggs just went on COVID list today. He's out. like 5.
It's been a little quiet.
It's a short week, so like if you don't practice on Tuesday, it's like almost like not practicing on Thursday or Friday. I mean, pretty much like they had like 5 starters not practice today, including Ruggs being on the COVID list. They ain't winning, fam. And Chargers almost beat them the first time. Like basically would play in the end zone at the end to like knock the ball out, so the Raiders won. Chargers win. Bills at Broncos.
I'm gonna go Broncos.
I think Bills win. Broncos cover, though. It's almost a touchdown. So.
Should pick Bills, but I'm going to go Broncos. Broncos played a lot better against the Panthers this week. And the Broncos Panthers scored a lot of points because the Broncos, every single DB is hurt of the Broncos. So I was surprised at how many points the Panthers scored. But I was surprised at how many points the Broncos scored. Like, they outscored them. They scored almost 40 points. Like, man, it was like, what, 38-27? A lot of points. A lot of points for
no idea.
mediocre quarterbacks.
I know the Broncos won. That's all I know because I had them in pick'em. They were getting 6 or 5 or something like that. I don't know. Panthers at Packers. This is on Saturday, by the way, because college season's pretty much over.
So happy. I love the Saturday games. I'm going to go Packers.
Packers win. They're at home. Panthers ain't going into Lambeau in frozen weather and winning that game. Sunday, Houston Texans at Colts.
There's 2 Saturday games. Ain't that Saturday too?
Yeah, I said Bills at Broncos and Panthers.
Oh, okay.
Packers.
What the game you just say right now?
Texans, Colts.
I'm going to go Colts.
Colts by 700 bazillion thousand. What's name might be out?
Watson?
Deshaun, yeah.
Oh,
Lions, he got hurt last week because he came back and played, so he's probably fine. But
I saw him on Sneakers app.
Lions at Titans.
Titans.
Yeah, and Kyler on there too. Sounded like a goof. I don't like his voice.
I don't like Kyler's
Tight
head, everything. He got the weird fam.
Yeah, his entire thing is weird. Everything.
He
Life.
built crazy though. Like he looks like
Titan.
Before you get the mushroom of Mario, he looks crazy though.
Titans win easily. Bucks at Falcons.
Bucks should win, but I think this is one of the games that the Falcons wins this. I'm not picking any more games next year. I'm so sick.
Falcons.
I am so sick and tired of the Bucks and Falcons, Saints. Like I'm not Saints.
Rams, everybody.
I'm so sick of this. Like all of it. The homie Mike, shout out to Mike from With the Messengers podcast. He goes, "Yo, fam, you said every single NFL team is whack. You know the Packers ain't whack. The Steelers not. Well, yes, there's like 4 decent
The only
teams.
team that's not whack is the Chiefs. They're probably gonna win it again.
They better. That would be the biggest disappointment of the whole season if they don't win it. Like they have no choice but to win it.
Fam, every team they've played, like even when Mahomes doesn't have great numbers or like they don't score 40 points, he still looks like it's like effortless.
And Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill might be number 1, number 2 best receiver in football. And the only reason why I say that is because he's the only receiver that can actually change an entire football game. The only one. No other receiver can change a football game. None. Michael Thomas, Watkins, none of them. They could do something great.
Thomas right now don't got a quarterback though. That's different.
Even with Breeze, he's never been a game changer. With Tyreek, you could be down 11 points and they just say run the play. Gone. Like he shouldn't even be able to. A safety should stay in the end zone. He shouldn't come out of the end zone. There's no reason to step up on him when he's running full speed. He hits that double move. You shouldn't be able to regain your speed after you hit a double move like that. Like that, whatever he does, and gone. Fam, Tyreek Hill, number 1, number 2, number 3 wide receiver in football. Period. I don't care what anybody else.
Falcons win in my picks. Jags at Baltimore. Let's just not even bother.
Baltimore
by 1,000. Patriots at Dolphins.
Dolphins are a really good team. They're 8-5. Patriots, no. Cam Newton, I'm assuming he's going to play again, but no. Dolphins by 16, 20.
I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna go Patriots just because.
And Dolphins defense is really good.
They always beat them in Miami, but
they do.
For some reason, this Patriots team is dumb. Where it's like
sick of them too.
Win games they're not supposed to win, and when they are supposed to win, they play like Dookie. So they're not supposed to win this game. So I think
when they win, they play like Dookie. I mean, like both quarterbacks had a combined of 160 passing yards.
They beat the Chargers 45-0.
That was the
most
fam.
The game that didn't make any sense.
That was every single player except offense. I think they scored 3 defensive touchdowns and a block punt and something else. And
right. But what I'm saying is they didn't look whack. It's 45-0.
No, they looked
Cam
whack.
might have looked whack, but the score is 45-0. I mean, you can't look whack with 45-0. They probably out there celebrating and more memes on the sideline. Maybe they'll get rid of that meme of Cam versus the Raiders. Bears at Vikings.
The Bears balled out this past weekend. Everybody was like, "Yo, who's this Bears offense?" Trubisky.
Ever since Trubisky came back, they've been looking good though. He just had a couple too many turnovers in some of them games.
Who plays?
At Vikings, Bears at Vikings.
Bears. Vikings are a team too. I just don't get. I don't understand them. No.
Well,
they still play pretty good against the Bucs.
Stupid. They run the ball too much. I know they have Dalvin, but you can't run the ball that much in the NFL and win games.
Well, the problem is that like they run it too much, and everybody knows they can't pass it. Like they haven't found a balance yet. Dalvin is clearly the hero of the team, and Jeffries is balling.
Smith. I mean, Diggins. What's his name? Diggins. Wiggins Smith.
Stephon Diggs.
Seahawks at Washington.
You mix like five different people. Who?
Seahawks at Washington football team. Vikings win that game.
Seattle went to play this week and scored about 38 points against, I don't remember who this week.
Oh,
but they scored 12 against the Giants the other week. Like, I don't know. I would love to say.
That's why the Giants losing this past weekend made no sense.
I'm going to say Redskins.
When was the last time the Cardinals went to the East Coast in an early morning game in freezing weather and won a football game? That was the most improbable win I've seen in the entire season.
I was like, why did they win? I mean, I know why they won, but I was like, come on, man. I picked the Giants. I'm going to go Washington football team.
Yeah, so am I.
I mean, Chase Young is really good at football. I can't wait for him to realize that team sucks and he comes to the Cowboys, and then we ruin his career. That's what's going to happen. He's going to suck and come to the Cowboys. We're going to give him all the money in the world, and then he's going to suck. Like you get whacked when you come to the Cowboys. So he's going to come to the Cowboys,
okay,
and we'll give him about $500 million, and then he'll never get a sack ever again.
Okay. Speaking of your team, Niners at Cowboys.
Fam, the Cowboys were the Sunday night football game, and they flexed us out. They flexed the Cowboys out against the Niners.
Playing a bad team. Oh, no. I thought you were last.
Yeah, no. Fam, the Niners and Cowboys is a rivalry game. One, you're still talking about two of the most popular football teams. They're still the most popular football teams in football. Two of the most popular teams in football.
Yeah, not the Niners. The Cowboys are.
Niners are one of the most popular teams in football. Niners, Raiders, Cowboys, Packers,
Patriots.
Like, it's Cowboys, a big draw. Like once the football says Cowboys, Niners, ew, what that draw, and they took them out to put in what? I think it's what's the game they put in Sunday night now?
Bengals, Steelers. Oh no, Browns, Giants.
They put in the Browns and the Giants. Fam.
They got Chiefs and Saints playing this weekend. They didn't put that game.
What's up?
Okay, pick. Niners, Cowboys.
Niners. That's a disaster game.
Cowboys killed last week because it was a revenge game, and I wish I would have considered that when I made that pick.
I wish. No, you did say it. You said it. But we didn't consider it.
Yeah, but in pick them, I didn't pick them.
And I picked Bengals because the other week they played really good against whoever they played the other week, which I think was the Falcons.
They're at home playing a team that plays in a dome outdoors. I figured they'd win that shit, even with backup quarterback.
I saw Andy Dome pounding his chest. Fam, if you don't go sit down.
Jets at Rams.
Rams. I'm done with picking Jets. I give up.
Well, they're definitely not going to win on the road. Let's put it that way.
I give up.
Aaron Donald is the only defensive player probably playing better than Chase. What's his name?
Chase Young.
Chase Young. Eagles at. You want to talk about a whack game? Eagles at Cardinals. Although now with the two running quarterbacks, it's a little bit better. But you want to talk about a whack game?
Jalen Hurts was
he was balling until that late turnover. He was balling.
You know what it was? It's like having the second option and decision. Like Wentz has always been able to run a little bit, but like. Yeah. He's not a smart runner. Like Jalen Hurts is like, now I need to run, and he runs.
I didn't realize it, but when they won the Super Bowl that year, they had Frank Reich as the offensive coordinator. Now it makes sense that he's not there no more. He's with the Colts, and the Colts are good. He's my favorite coach in the league. Period. To me, he's the best. Now he's not better than Belichick, but he is the best currently acting coach based on the amount of talent they have. The way he decides the game, he knows time and score. He knows math. He goes for two. He goes on fourth down. Doesn't punt. That's my favorite coach in the league right now. I wish the Raiders would hire him.
I heard a few teams talking about him. Him and the offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills. He's good too.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm not saying
bald guy, really good, smart. They know how to use tight ends too, really well.
Cardinals.
I'm gonna go Eagles.
I'll go Cardinals just because they're at home, but they weren't
supposed
to win last week.
Yeah, that don't matter.
So now it's like they expect to win, they probably lose. Chiefs at Saints.
Chiefs.
I'm gonna just keep picking the Chiefs because I think it's the
why.
best roster in the football, unless till they all get COVID or something.
Yeah, I was like, that's the only enemy of the Chiefs is COVID. When Simple sent that picture talking about the Browns could be a contender against the Chiefs, whatever. Like the Chiefs are the biggest in the way of the Browns, whatever. Like, no, COVID is. COVID is in the way of anybody who's decent. All of them.
The Browns are not good. I mean, they have a good record, but they're not good.
Fam, the Browns are pretty good. They're not, you know what it is? We just don't want to see them good. It's like, God dang it.
No, I've watched an entire 60-minute game where they scored 6 points against the Raiders.
That
defense.
just happens, though. That happens sometimes.
That's what we're talking about, is all this stuff happens, and then, like, one game they score 40.
At some point, you can turn it around.
You know, Baker Mayfield is there's only 2 quarterbacks in, like, the modern era that have lost games when their team scored 42 points, and both times, like, the other player, there's only one occurrence all time. Baker Mayfield in 3 years already has 2. That tells you how whack that franchise is. And it was not even his fault. The defense gave up 45.
I mean, that's Browns football, though. So, you know.
That's exactly my point.
Yes, but this year, they're much better. They're really good. Yeah. They're really good.
The Giants win at home. Browns ain't good, no.
What?
The run game, the running backs they have are really
You're picking
good.
Giants over Browns?
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is still hurt, and he's still trying to play. Now, if they play Colt McCoy, maybe they win.
I mean, I don't think it matters.
No, Browns win by 50. The Browns are going to win. The Browns are going to 38.
You got way too much.
Browns are going to score at least 30 against the Giants. So.
You got way too much. Fam, the Giants have an actual good defense. Last game of the week.
What's that based off of?
Steelers at Bengals.
Their defense isn't that good. What are you talking about?
I mean,
actually, you know what?
I'm going to take the numbers up. Or?
I'm not going to say that good. I think for some reason, the teams that they play, their offense gets weird.
They only give up 12 to the Seahawks.
That's like the only one I could think of.
17 to the Bengals, 17 to the Eagles, 20 to Washington, 25 to the Bucks.
Okay, all those teams you're talking about are ranked extremely low in offense.
22 to the Eagles.
Bad in offense.
19 to the football team.
Bad in offense.
Gave up a lot to the Cowboys.
Bad in everything.
Gave up 17 to the Rams.
Hit or miss.
I'm just saying. They only gave up 26 to the Steelers.
When did they play the Steelers? That was first week.
Beginning of the year.
Oh.
I'm just telling you.
I don't know what they rank.
That's not a scientific way to do they have a good defense. The point is they stay in games.
They played the best out of most of the teams in our division. Right now they're not playing the best, but right now the
Redskins have, but that's all right.
No, the Giants have played good throughout the year, the better out of our division. They've been winning, but they've been playing the best football out of all the teams in our division. Now, the football team of DMV or whatever, they're playing better.
Yes, mumbo sauce.
Mumbo sauce.
Mumbo sauce.
I've been watching these mumbo sauce videos or something. I was like, ew.
I don't want to think about it. Steelers and Bengals. Just pick the Steelers so we can get this over with.
Bengals.
Steelers
suck. But.
They might, but the Bengals are probably the worst.
Now you know what? Steelers don't suck.
Actually, Jets are the worst. Bengals second because they lost the hero of Cincinnati.
Steelers win. Top 10 jerseys. Let's do this. Is that the last game?
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie. It's Ricky P. That's the homie. He suggested us do the top 10 NBA City Edition jerseys to us. Georgia already said at the top of the show, there's only a few that you really, really like. But I think there's some that are all right, that I like. And I feel like our top 5 is probably going to be the exact same ones. But we'll see.
The 6 through 10 is so whack that I want to start at 1 and go backwards than what we normally do. I'm going first because I want to
go first? All right, go.
This list is so whack.
Get this out of the way.
And number 10, I didn't even want to put a team on here, but I was just like, I have to put a 10. So number 10 is Indiana, just because like pinstripes.
That's whack.
I mean,
they had that before. They used to play in that.
But what's better though of the teams that are like outside of top 10? I mean,
it doesn't suck.
It's whack. Number 9, and I don't like this one either, but you got to put something number 9, New Orleans. I mean,
that would suck.
You're right. They all do.
I think you might have picked the worst out of all these so far.
No.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
No.
That New Orleans was a whack, no?
What?
That junk got 3 Saints logos in the middle.
Yeah. I'm not even going to address that because you know better. Yeah, you're right. They are whack, just like all the other ones are. I mean, we'll see what you got between 6 through 10, but I don't think the picks are any better. Number 8, Suns. And maybe I'm like biased based on living here or something. What, you think it should be higher?
Yes.
Oh,
it's one of the only few that actually you look at it, you can tell it represents a city or a state.
No, the first 4 are obvious. On my list,
you got that one at number 8, fam. Yes. I'm definitely want to hear your list.
I mean, you probably could move it to 6, like it's interchangeable with 6.
Probably,
I guess. But
3, 2, 1.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you are wildin'.
Well, we'll see what you got. Number 7, it could be It could be as high as 6. I'll give you that. Fine. Number 7, Denver. I don't know. Again,
they already wear that jersey. It's just red now.
Okay, exactly. This is whack. I mean, what do you have in your bottom 10? Like, are you going to justify why you have them? Because,
Yeah, I got reasons.
I mean, I don't think
Your reasons are like, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because they're so whack. The only ones that matter is 1 through 4. Like 5, I kind of like, and then the other ones are fire.
I must know you're 5.
Number 6, Memphis. Again, just like picking from a Dookie sandwich. It's a polished Dookie sandwich. I don't know what to tell you. Now, these are the ones that I actually do like 6 through 10, no joke. So Phoenix is the only one out of 6 through 10 that I could be like, all right, that's cool. So put Phoenix 6, fine. These are the only jerseys I actually like though. Number 5, Orlando. Orlando's is clean to me.
Why? That one sucks.
Yeah, no.
That joint says oral.
Okay, so again,
I hate that one.
all the ones that your list must be incredible, because everything you're gonna have is gonna suck. I don't understand.
No, incredible.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm not gonna.
These are
understand
called
why you have it.
NBA City Edition jerseys. When you look at that make that. What is this? Be oranges?
But wait, does that mean you picked Golden States because it says Oakland, like because it's a city? Is that why?
No, but that's a really good jersey. It's on my list.
It's something they've already worn. It just says Oakland instead of Golden
That's
State.
fire. It's fire one because they.
Fam, I just said Indiana, and you said they've worn it already. You have the same argument. What are you talking about?
No, it says Oakland across it.
All right, don't do that. It says a word. Thanks. It says a word. Number 4, Miami. Now we're getting into the jerseys. The only jerseys I like is 1 through 4. Orlando's is okay, and Suns, I guess 6. We'll change that for you. Number 3, Chicago, because it's the.
I know why, but what?
What do you mean? What?
That jersey's whack.
No, it's not. The entire city is about architecture.
I know, and that's what it has.
And
The sign.
It's not even about that. It's
sucks.
about and the lettering. No, it doesn't. It's actually one of the 3
It looks
best.
like Chicago the play.
Well, that's the whole point. It looks like what's the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? The 1920s.
Catch me if you can.
No.
Aviator.
Bag of Ants. What's the one?
Harriet Tubman. What's it called? Where he's like a party pimp, and it's like,
he has the
hey,
glass.
what's that sound?
Yeah, it's
you
like
know,
Roaring 20s.
whatever.
Great
The gift.
Gatsby.
Good
It's
Gatsby.
like Great Gatsby meets Chicago architecture. The Chicago jersey is fire.
That jersey is super whack.
No, it's not. It's fire. And number 2, Atlanta. Obviously, Atlanta's got to be in there. They're the only ones that put a slogan different than the city or whatever on their jersey.
That's why. That's a good reason.
And which is what other jerseys should have done. I don't know why they didn't. And number 1 is number 1 by far. It's not even close. San Antonio. It's not even close. San Antonio is number 1 by 7 miles.
I mean, it's dope, but
Oh no, it's number 1.
what?
It's number 1 by miles.
Not even close.
Yes, it is.
Number 10. I got the Blazers. I got the Oregon one across it.
Well, it just says Oregon. I mean,
Yeah, but it says Oregon across it, which is something like Oregon is one of those states that's forgotten. Okay, like if you ask anybody 50 states, they wouldn't even think about Oregon.
says
I
Oregon.
love seeing. Maybe I'm biased because I live there,
The argument
but I like
is
it.
if a state you forgot about, North Dakota, Rhode Island. All right,
No, you don't forget
Delaware.
those. The tiniest
Those
state
are
in the
ones-
country.
okay, fam.
Nah,
Fam.
you don't forget those. Delaware, I'll give you that.
Fam.
Not
Those-
Rhode Island.
Those are the states.
And not North Dakota, not South Dakota.
West
There's 2
Virginia,
of them.
those are the states. You forget about. Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, those are
You
the states.
forget. What'd you say?
Not
Delaware?
Oregon.
Delaware? New Hampshire?
Not Oregon.
Delaware, New Hampshire, Oregon. You forget those.
You don't forget Oregon.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
All
I mean,
right.
I'm from the West Coast, so it's different. But no, you Delaware, Nebraska, North Dakota.
Nah, you don't forget those.
Yeah, it is. And what's the first one I said? Rhode Island. Yes, those.
No, everyone knows Rhode Island to be the smallest state in the entire country.
And West Virginia.
No, okay.
I guarantee you, people don't even know the capital of that city or state.
What is the capital of Rhode Island?
Bismarck. I have no idea.
It's not Bismarck.
I have no idea. Dover.
Bismarck
That's
is the
Delaware.
capital of Montana, I think.
State. No, it's not. It's one of the Dakotas.
Yeah, one of
That's
those. Bismarcky.
All right.
Number 9, I got the Raptors jersey. Black and gold, Toronto with the writing across it. It's regular.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I was gonna put
stupid.
that on there, but who cares? Who cares about that jersey? So did you put Dallas for the same reason?
Absolutely not. That one's dumb. All right, Dallas
The
actually.
same thing. One is black and one is white.
No. The Dallas one is like has nothing to do with like Texas, like Dallas. I'm like, what does this got to do with anything? They got a cowboy hat, but what's the throwback M?
Yes, they should have made it better. That's the point. Why you don't? But what is Toronto? What swag? I mean, what's it?
The black and gold, they already had a black and gold jersey because
just
OVO
says
made the jersey, so it's represent OVO for Drake and all that. It's fine. Number 8, I got Sacramento jerseys, Sac Towns. They're just dope. The black with the colors. Now, I don't understand
the colors are dumb. The name is dumb. The only one that I didn't put on my list that I like the actual saying, but the colors are dumb, is H-Town. H-Town is fire. The
jersey's dumb. You're right. I didn't put that on there.
Sac Town, same thing.
No. Number 7, I got the Oakland Warriors. I mean, they play in San Francisco now. I love the still representing the Oakland for the city.
You said 7?
Yeah, number 7, I got Oakland. I like it because, like I said, they play in San Francisco now.
But scoffing at like New Orleans or Indiana to put that one in and also
New Orleans sucks.
No, fam.
Sucks.
Scoffing at anything 6 through 10 besides Phoenix maybe to put one of those in is ridiculous.
Number 6, I got the Nets Basquiat. I mean, it's just a representation of New York. It's like that artsy feel, Brooklyn, gentrified. Like, it looks really nice.
That jersey sucks.
You're crazy, man. That jersey is art.
Sucks.
Number 5, I got the Spurs jersey. The Spurs jersey is the best looking jersey, but I mean, it has the 3 colors on it, which back in the day when they had the Spurs logo, we always like, why do they have these colors? These San Antonio colors?
Number 1 by far.
It's a best looking jersey, but no. I don't look at it and say like, whoa, it's the best.
And the Lakers one sucks. If it would have been the blue Lakers,
not even that one
Angeles,
sucks.
then it would have
it should have said Crenshaw. Then it would have been all right. It should have. It should have said the marathon continues. Then we would have been like, no, it should have. Facts. Huh? That's what it should have said. It should have said the marathon continues. Number 4, I got the Hawks MLK jersey.
TMC, and then everybody would have been like, oh, Tim Hardaway.
And like you said, yes, just like you said, because it has the MLK across it, it's the only jersey that doesn't have anything that you can identify as like, oh, this city, this, that, whatever. But number 3, I got the Clippers. I mean, come on. The black with the Old English. Huh? If you don't think Old English just represents the city of Los Angeles, don't even do that.
It's not about representing
the jersey's fire. The jersey's fire.
Sucks.
It's a city edition jersey. How does that suck? Old English stop it. You crazy. Number 2.
Jersey is awful. Awful.
You're wearing an Old English black hat now.
You wouldn't wear it?
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't because I don't buy jerseys like that.
You wouldn't wear it.
You're wearing an Old English right now hat. Like,
it has nothing to do with that. The jersey's terrible.
It's black with Old English Los Angeles. How is that terrible?
There's nothing, fam. It reminds me of
LA,
Los Andreas. What's that game?
Yeah, it should.
San Andreas.
It should.
What's that game?
GTA.
Yeah,
it should.
Whack.
Number 2, I got Miami.
Whack.
Miami is the only jersey out of all these you look at and be like, oh yeah, that's Miami. There's only 2 colors that exist that think of Miami, and I don't even know if those colors exist in Miami anymore. It's just that pink and gradient blue. Miami. And Miami has the best jerseys last year too. And they changed the wood on the court with the Miami theme. Damn, that's fire. Like Miami Vice type thing. And number 1 is the Suns. Come on, man. You look at the Suns jersey, it looks like Phoenix. You look at it. It looks like Arizona. Right? You can look at that jersey from outside looking in.
Really strong argument for a topic that only has 5 good answers. Maybe 6.
Shout out to the homie It's Ricky P for suggesting that to us. We haven't did a top 10 in like 3 weeks. So, hey man, we did it. Congrats.
Yeah, but your list don't need to though.
Yeah, we don't. But your list was whack. I got nothing else. Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share.
Of course, my list was whack because of jerseys are whack.
I mean, saying them out loud, I was like, God, that Boston one was alright though. It looked like the banner, the Boston Celtics.
It's alright, but how's it any different? I mean, this just says Boston Celtics.
Like, but it looks like their banners in the Raptors. That's what I thought was dope.
Stupid.
All right. Anyways, George, you got anything else? I got nothing. That's it. Let's sneak this. Pow, 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 pow. Let's get the heck out of here.